you the best puppy? Hey, get out of there. Hey, pup. Pup. Yeah.
And as John joins in, we are audio live. Check. We hear you.
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Cool.
I hear you anyways. I guess we could also be true if you get in my head.
The peanut gallery can hear you.
I'm not a psychomancer. I don't think.
Secret psychomancer barbarian.
Secret psychomancer. Honestly,
That sounds like a
that would
song.
be- It's like a psycho killer.
I punch you with my mind.
I'm like the ultimate drink goblin down here today. I have water, I have a protein shake, I have a soda, I have...
You
living
got
my
it
best
all.
Were we audio live while I was having a whole conversation with my dog?
Yeah, right after.
Okay, and we did.
One very
level,
well-behaved
right?
little guy.
Yes, level 5.
Oh, they both
I think
here.
I
Hi,
did that.
angels. Was that my new ball? Hi, Mr. Raldo.
I am twice as murdery now. Well,
Twice
like
as murdery.
like 1.5 times murdery.
I know, you smell my protein shake, but you can't have it because you're a dog.
You're a good
Dogs
dog.
need a lot of protein, though.
They do. They're on a like high protein dog food. But Geralt will eat literally anything. Except spinach. If you hand him a spinach leaf, he will spit it back out on the floor. But anything else.
That's hilarious.
Right? Right, so I only like the proteins. I don't like the micronutrients.
Alright, so we will go like that. You guys ready? You stoked?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be, I think.
For 2 people to be down, unconscious,
Die the second we start.
6 enemies still on the field. Oh, I don't know if you guys
6
remember that
enemies
part.
on the field. I'm at just about half my HP, and I'm currently still taking damage.
I've got it covered.
Everything's fine. Everything's great. Everything's good.
Since we waited 2 weeks, the damage when they explode is double.
Whoa.
No, you know, that somehow just doesn't seem fair.
And it's psychic because it's like suspense damage.
There, yes, yes.
You shiver with anticipation.
Oh, I had my wife watch Legend for the first time the other week.
Yeah.
What a
I'd never
great
seen it before.
movie.
I didn't remember there being so much of Tom Cruise's inner thigh, but you know,
Yeah.
there's that too. Along with Tim Curry being him. Lord,
I don't-
dark.
I feel like Tim Curry is just Tim Curry in every movie, and what other people do is up to them.
Legend is the one where where Curry plays the devil.
The
Yeah.
In case you were
giant
curious.
I don't think I've seen it.
He
Oh,
plays
man,
he
it's
plays a straight up like Diablo-esque like devil,
Giant
red skin,
horns,
giant
hooves,
horns, Satan.
like it's like 14 feet tall.
Yeah, he's huge in that
Sword
movie.
fights with Tom Cruise. I mean, you can't miss it. Like
It's really good.
double
Apparently I
feature,
missed it.
Never-ending story Legend was like.
So we got to take a poll before we actually start the stream because I remember a never-ending story. If I'm not mistaken, that's what you just said. And I have run across either you like it or you hate it. And I like the first one. I think the second one's crap. But
There's a second one?
There is no second one.
never-ending story. There's a
There's
second
a
one.
second one.
No. There's not.
I wish there wasn't. I agree with you, but
There's
I
a
mean,
second
Oh,
one.
Years,
He's
and as a
saying
kid,
like
I
we
was
don't
like,
acknowledge the second one. Okay,
this is-
I see
right.
what
This is bad. Like, I paid my good money as a 12-year-old.
yeah.
So
Uh,
I
so
have
yeah,
never
you guys
seen the
like it or
first
hate it?
one.
Okay.
I've never
First
seen it
one's
at all.
great. Well,
Never
if
ending
you like
story.
trauma, the first one's great.
Never ending story is unbelievable. I mean, it's like it shaped a
Yeah.
culture, right?
Okay, so Taylor hasn't seen it. The three of us like it. What about The Labyrinth with David Bowie?
Great
Incredible.
movie.
Perfect. Oh my god. Literally could not be better. I had a picture of David Bowie from Labyrinth in my locker in high school.
You guys are good people. Becca cannot stand either of those movies.
You should show her Pan's Labyrinth. Maybe that'll get her going.
Pan's Labyrinth is bizarre in the best way, but it's bizarre.
Or literally any of Guillermo del Toro's old movies. Like there's one called Kronos, which is a I'm not going to give it away because I didn't know what it was about when I watched it and I wasn't prepared for what it was about. But it has a very, very young Ron Perlman, like 20s,
Oh.
early like
What?
20s Ron Perlman in it.
Has Guillermo del Toro been making movies for that long?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he
Long, long
has.
time.
That's wild.
Did he do Delicatessen?
I don't think so,
Director. Or
I'm not
Brazil?
sure. But highly recommend if you like really weird movies that you can't. You're like, oh, this is about like a cursed thing, and then it's like, no, it's not about that at all.
So-
You said Delicatessen, and it reminded me. I don't know if anyone here is a Clive Barker fan and has seen Midnight Meat Train, because I
Nope.
believe it's
No.
Bradley Cooper.
That doesn't even
Um,
sound. That sounds.
It is not what it sounds like. It is...
Sounds like an after dark kind of thing.
Nix's seems to say that a lot.
I was on the Midnight Meat Train last night. No, that's a great movie. I just love Clive Barker stuff too. If you've never seen Nightbreed, ooh, woo,
Nightbreed's
so
good.
So
Yeah.
my last movie reference. What about Donnie Darko?
Donnie Darko's good.
Amazing.
I liked it, and actually I still like it. I saw at a convention where the directors were all up on stage, and there's a guy in the audience who was super into it. Asked this question. He's like, "Well, I noticed because there's this part where they're like looking in a book in the movie, and it's like this weird cryptic stuff." And he's like, "I had a couple questions about the stuff that was in this book," and the director guy like cuts him off and is like, "It's garbage. We just made it up." Like,
Don't look at the
like,
book.
cuts the guy down in the middle of an audience and then gets the whole audience to laugh at the
See
guy.
that?
And then I was like, screw that. Like,
Yeah.
he was like rude to this guy who was like honestly
Interested,
kind of
yeah.
interested.
There's just no reason for that.
No.
Could have at least let him finish the question and been like, "Sorry to disappoint. I completely made it up, but I'm glad that you were so into it."
And it could have been that he'd answered it like 1,000 times or something, but that like turned me off to Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
I mean, that was, like, you guys know, I am probably one of the biggest Hellraiser fans, potentially, on the earth. And I met the whole cast of Hellraiser, and when I tell you, every single one of the Cenobites was one of the nicest human beings I've ever met in my whole life. Ashley Lawrence, who plays Kirsty, was a nasty, cranky, like, she chose the lighting for the photo that you were paying for, and then her boyfriend took the picture. You were not allowed to have someone take the picture for you. It specifically had to be her boyfriend making sure that she looked nice in the specific lighting.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And then spent no time talking to anybody. It was like, okay, you want a picture? Hold on. And he would like place her, and then she'd put her arm out for you to get in, and she'd be like, all right, bye. And like, that
Rough.
was it.
Rough. Well, we will go ahead and get started. We will see how it goes because I seem to be very slow on my end.
I thought you were going to say because we're all dying, but.
I mean, that's true too. But no, I'm super
Wants to
leggy
draw
on
it
this
out.
side. So we will go ahead and get started and go. Well, I wonder. I suppose turning my music down is not going to stop anything because there's. But we'll try. We'll just go silent on music. Okay. We will go live. Camera's live.
Give me like 0.2 seconds. My.
Well, don't worry, because oh man, even my
It's going
transitions
into-
are slow.
When mine gets off kilter, it sounds like it's going into orbit. I mean, it just like
Your washing
donka,
machine.
donka, donka, donka.
Yeah. Why did all these get messed up?
Yeah, I made. We have one.
That's
My,
fine.
my apartment's really small, and we don't have washing, so we bought like the $99 little washing machine that you can
Mhm.
put in your shower
Oh
and
yeah,
like
my
use
sister
that
has
in
one of
there.
those.
But it's super loud and feel so bad. There's a guy, a really nice guy that lives downstairs. And so I bought a bunch of pool noodles and I cut
Mhm.
them up and I taped them all together and I created this like platform to put underneath it in the shower. It's still loud, but it's not nearly as loud as it was before.
Something that's good for that is cork. If you buy
Cork?
like buy like
Pork?
3-inch thick like a cork
Pork.
square
Mm-hmm.
and like glue it to the bottom or something. That's like a
I'll
really
check.
good. That's what my sister did.
I'll have to check out cork because the pool noodles work pretty good. But the problem with the pool noodles though is that they're squishy, so it's
Yeah.
quiet, but the washing machine's going like this, like
my
in the shower because it's bouncing on the pool noodle foam.
my sister
I'm
put
not entirely sure what I just walked into, but I'm so here for it.
And
the,
my cat likes to ride on it, so he'll just walk into the bathroom, he'll be on it, it'll be like going like this.
my sister put the cork on the bottom and the sides, and then she just has like a bath mat
Mm.
on the bottom so that it doesn't like slide around and stuff.
Yeah. That's important.
Yeah. All right. Who wants to give a recap? And then I'll go ahead and remind you of the thing that I'm pretty sure you guys all forgot. So let's go ahead and who wants to give the recap from
I don't.
weeks ago?
Are we supposed to be on the screen right now? Because we're not on the screen right
It
now.
is super leggy. Yes. Yeah. Wow. That is laying hard.
Yeah, I
Are
just
you
have
defragging?
No, I'm currently not, but I
Starting
may as
soon.
well be.
Starting soon.
Yeah. I mean, eventually maybe it'll catch up, but we'll
Can
see.
they hear us though? I guess I can
Maybe.
turn my volume up.
Guess we can ask.
If anyone's in there.
Whoa, who's into chat?
Oh yeah, no, I hear voices.
All right.
Please confirm.
I hear voices
I
too,
mean-
but
Rory, season 1, episode 10, we're screwed.
Nice.
I forgot we
Quality.
decided on that last week.
Creativity.
Yep. That's all I got to say to that. Actually, what I have to say to that is I finished all of Farscape seasons episodes, and
Farscape is so good.
that was one of
What is
their
that?
episodes. Sci-fi, like
Farscape.
90s sci-fi.
It's like Muppets in
It's
sci-fi.
Jim
It's
Henson.
Jim,
Yeah.
it's Jim
fantasy
Henson,
Muppets.
and it's the
like
draw
one
of the
Muppet.
show is that it's a human taken from Earth, kind of dropped into this entire separate, like,
Far off
galaxy with cultures and stuff, and how that would go down. and it's so funny to he'll use like movie references and pop culture references, and everyone else in the whole galaxy thinks he's just totally insane.
Aw.
It's so funny to see that play out. But he's
Yeah.
he's like a super genius or something. So basically,
Kind of. All right. So, who wants to give the recap from 2 weeks ago? What happened? Where do we end off?
We're
I
all
can't.
dying.
I'm dead.
I'm
I mean, I wrote
covered
it.
in sepsis.
I did it.
and-
I did it last time. If you want to do it,
Sounds like
So-
Taylor's got it.
So basically, where we're at, if anyone was wondering, we decided to get into an altercation that my dad said, "Hey, you definitely shouldn't do that," and then we did it anyway. And then we spent a lot of time trying to battle creatures that we are not equipped to handle. I'm about to die. 2 people are down. There's a giant chicken that I can't remember the name of that I looked
Chocobo.
up last time. Yes, that one, because you guys kept saying it and I didn't know what it meant, so I had to Google it in the middle of last session. Yeah, and I'm septic and it's bad and everything's bad. We're in a bad spot, y'all.
So Rule is down. I'm down. The original bad guy is down, but all of his minions are still up.
Yeah. So
And he's like resurrecting people, isn't
No,
he?
he's dead.
he's dead now.
Well,
So what you guys
but
saw is on like the traditional necromantic kind of approach, right? Where there's skeletons or like already dead people. His septic blast went out, killed them, and raised them with this septic infestation of their bodies. Those who were up before he died are still up. So again, on like the traditional one, right, the necromancer, whatever's down, they fall dead. He hasn't. Yeah, I kind of figured so. They go down, whatever. These are still up, but more are not happening. More are not rising. But there are still 6 of them. The chocobo definitely took out a big chunk. That was definitely a larger blast with Gortung right there. And then again, like Nessie said, both herself and Cerule. Cerule is further. Oh, I pulled him off to a different board. Cerule. Was also in that area, but not as close as Nessie, which really did her in. And then we do have Nixus over here by the tavern, and additional septic, what I call them. I don't have it up right now, but like thrash, like something thrash. And so they are up. Others have died. And before the end, shortly before the last couple of rounds, you guys heard this. And then went into a couple more rounds of combat, and we ended.
And then didn't somebody make a deal with you?
Well, that is where we left off. It was Cerule and Nessie's turn. I'll go ahead and bring up their turn order. We'll see if that's still... May as well get the sound back in. The stream's just the stream at this point. Yeah, sweet. It's still here.
I think your video cut
it
off.
looks like it's doing stuff.
The video's back up, sort of.
There is a point where I have learned, like, just to accept some other things with technology.
Windows update is complete.
Well, Tailspire updated, or R2 Modman updated. And so I'm actually not on the modded board. I'm on the vanilla board because I couldn't open the modded board. So it's just whatever. Enjoy the game. It is Cerule's turn. When his turn comes around, you actually see nothing. He just lays there. And so, adopting John's methodology, he is suspended currently. He is a limp biscuit until he comes back. Unless he gets hit. I mean, he could still die. You guys could still cause something to kill him. So he's not invulnerable, right? He could actually still die. He has, at this point, 2 death saves, but suspended until next week when he comes back, unless you guys kill him. Or cause him to die. That brings us to Nessie.
Yeah.
It's your turn. A deal was offered to both Cerule and Nessie. Cerule, though, is temporarily suspended. So, Nessie, do you take the deal? The deal was stated that typically it's just a D20, but a D20 really doesn't do anything here, right? Because your odds are basically the same.
It's still 50-50. Yeah. Still
So-
gonna die next round, probably.
So, in lieu of that, this time, it is you remove the 2 fails and add 2 successes. Would you like
Okay.
to take that deal?
Yes. I think that in this case, I feel like I have to go with, like, if I were in that position or any rational person were in that position, I feel like they would take the deal to try and survive.
All right. Awesome.
So I think Nessie is not an exception to the rule.
And as mentioned, although tongue-in-cheek, if you die, you start back at level 1.
Oh, we're making that real, are we?
Making that real. It makes like the flippant character replay really, really like, oh my, like I don't want to do that. Like, oh well, whatever. If I die, I'll make another one. So
I think everybody here is pretty attached to their characters.
I think so,
Mark.
too.
I think that Mark talks a big game, but since he's not
think
here
so.
to defend himself,
I think so.
She has
Yes.
a tattoo of her character.
I
So
would
Yes.
please do not kill Nixus. I literally have her on my forearm.
Yeah, I mean, I do think each of you truly do enjoy your characters. But so you are taking the deal.
yes. I
All
will
right,
take
go
the
ahead
deal.
and roll your death save.
Okay. I gotta clean my desk
Okay.
and put all my dice away. Hold on. Alright, death save is a 19 on the
All
die.
right, you succeed.
So
You
I'm at 1 now,
Yes, you're at
because
1.
that's 3.
You're stabilized. That's your turn. When you start to feel your body come back to consciousness, you start to become lightly alert of what's around you. Water actually spills out of your mouth as you begin to cough. Some water, you feel it run down your face and onto the ground. You feel this almost like sweat feeling on your skin until even in your obscured awareness of what's around you, it's not sweat, although it feels similar. It's more as a legitimate layer of water that has surrounded your skin, as if soaked in sweat. But clearly, like, you can recognize it as water, something that is not of yourself. That takes us then, and this character is Deado. So Nixus.
Okay, let's see.
And Nixus, as your turn is about, as you're prepping to do your next step here, as you're prepping, you actually hear from above your name called.
Oh, is it my dad?
It is as Vayrith yells down to you, Nixus, and he
I
holds.
made a terrible choice.
I see that. I warned you. And he takes a bag. He holds a brown pouch up, and he goes, "Place them on their eyes," and he throws it down to you.
Place them on their eyes.
You catch this bag, and you feel what probably feels like some kind of coin, some kind of like round objects are inside this bag.
On my down friends. Got it. I'm going to prioritize that.
He clarifies, realizing there's some confusion in your face. He's referring to the enemies. Place them on their eyes. It will at least temporarily suspend them, or allow you time to kill them later.
All right. I'm going to use as much as of my movement. I don't even know if I can get there, to be honest.
Oops.
Because I'm not close, but I'm not far. I don't know how.
You want to see
far
where
I
you're
am.
at? All right.
Yeah.
So you have one, the closest one to you. And in that, you see him move to the end of the railing. He doesn't go out of view. He just runs down that railing a bit. So for you, closest one is 16 feet and then 30 feet.
So I can only get to the one that's 16 feet. Am I going to have to use my action to place these coins on them?
Yes, it will be a touch attack. You do as a free action. You can open it up, and you see that there are 6 coins. They're about what we'd call quarter size, right? About eye socket size. And there looks to be some kind of imagery on there, but you'd have to take more time to see what it is.
All right. I'm going to yell to Gortung. What do you think? Do I prioritize this, or do you want me to hit something?
And you would have heard this Gortong too, as he's shouting amongst the fighting, the screams. He's not being quiet. Nixus called out.
I just don't know if I should spend all this time trying to do this if I can't hit them in between.
You talking to me or your dad?
No, she's
no,
talking to
talk
you. She calls out to Gortong.
I thought you were calling for your dad. What did you shout to Gortung? Sorry.
Do you want me to prioritize making sure they don't come back, or do you want me to hit something?
Gortung probably like turns to look at you, and he's like covered in like that like liquid explosive poison. It's just like all black. Like he's got like you can see his bright eyes, but his like skin's just like all black with it.
How far are the ones attacking Gortung from me?
Gortung doesn't. Or the closest ones to Gortung are these two here, which are
All the ones that
40.
were down like blew up, right?
Yeah, he's got two. There's two of them that are about 47 feet from you, Nixus, which
Okay.
makes them about 20-ish feet from him.
In that case, I am going to.
What is it? Koi? What?
It's to keep them from coming back. It basically just keeps them from doing all terrible things.
Unless it's
hear-
gonna
you
keep
hear
them from
Bayrith.
exploding.
You hear Bayrith yell from up top, "It doesn't kill them, it stops them."
And
Try
I will use. I'm going to use Starry Wisp on whichever one is
what's that?
closest to Gortung.
Okay.
It is. I'm throwing a mote of light at one creature or object within range.
A mote of light?
Radiant. Yes.
Okay.
Radiant damage.
Alright.
And that's going to be
Oh, you know what?
a
Keep
25
going.
The dragon-
to hit.
Probably the dragonborn looking one. Next
20.
to me that's standing there.
25 to hit, and it'll
They're all
do
down,
7
down,
points
down,
of radiant damage.
So this one is the. So let me make sure this is clear. So as far as Gortung goes, the closest two are these. They're 20 feet away from you, Gortung. The rest of them are down. Nixus, you do see Cerule is right here.
Alright.
There's one here, there's one here, and there's one back here.
Okay, so I'm
Yep.
definitely hitting whichever one then is the closest to Cerule. Let's do that one that's
That one there,
52.2 feet from me. Yes, the one directly next to him.
52.2.
Why are you making that face?
Because I'm debating about if I should say something or not.
Well,
It's
You-
not clear if they can be used against people who are standing up. It's just like you put the coins on their eyes. Or
Oh,
they're
no,
not
she's
there.
doing a spell attack, right?
I think he's making that face at me because if it explodes, then it's going to cause more damage to Cerule while he's already down. Is kind of what I'm gathering.
Hoping this isn't a damage spell.
Oh, it
That
was.
it is.
Might not want to do that.
Okay. Oh, let's do this. Okay. Oh, I can't use that much movement. This is terrible. I'm going to use my movement to run towards Cerule, and then I will, dash to him so I can do Cure Wounds on my next turn.
I love this vision of Nixus in the doorway being like, oh, go, Cyril, are you okay? Like, like, you start to cast, and Gortung's like, no, don't! You're
Not a good idea!
And that's your action bonus. Or that's your bonus action.
That's
Any
my
whatever
action and my
And
bonus action. yeah.
movement. No bonus. Do you want to use a bonus? You use movement and action,
Oh, let's see.
right? Because you use dash as your action.
Yeah. And then I will, as my bonus action, cast Bardic Inspiration on Gortung.
All right.
Yay.
All right. You got a bardic inspiration. I can see her just healing Cerule so that she can attack the creature on the other side to let it do damage. All right. So I did skip something. So I'm gonna go back a turn. So this guy is dead, but all his minions are still up. So just gonna retract that a little bit. This one is going to attack him.
Oh no.
This one is going to go and attack her. This one will attack this one. The closest targets there. With you moving up, all three of these.
I have my weekly stream game.
What's that? Oh.
My wife came in with my baby. Do you want to see the baby?
Yay!
Come
I
here,
want to
come here,
see a
little.
baby.
Come here, baby. Oh, it's
Ow,
a tiny
stabbed
baby.
myself.
It's a little itty bitty baby.
Oh!
This is Robin.
Robin the
She's
Goblin.
adorable. Robin the Goblin. Oh, there we go. You gotta get that on a shirt. Oh, you're so cute.
So little and sweet.
I got him.
All right. Cute baby. So the first one, that Dragonborn that was going to escort you guys through, is up against this here thrashing creature, and you see him get hit. Unsure, he just gets attacked by this creature. This here woman, her hit. You do see that this Dragonborn is also armored up, so the attack by the creatures didn't seem to do as much. Whereas this woman, when she gets attacked, she falls down to the ground. Whether unconscious or dead is unknown, but she screams out in horror, and the creature drops her to the ground. This one over here, he also is hit and is dropped to the ground. You hear this just old man scream out in pain as this creature. They don't seem to go down and then eat like a zombie might do. But they have thoroughly attacked, and they do continue up with a couple other hits. These two came over here. Not out of strategy. You see them, they're quicker than zombies. They're not that just undead, rotten brain movement, but they don't seem very intelligent either. You can see that in their movement. It's still kind of boxed. The first one with advantage, I'm guessing that a 9 still misses Nixus.
Yes, actually.
Second one, I'm guessing that a 21 does hit.
What? No. A bard? No.
And that's going to be 6 points of poison damage.
I have resistance to poison damage.
All right, 3 points of poison damage. As you feel her nails, the boy behind you misses, but you feel her nails like rake across. And your clothing protects you most of the way, but a couple of her nails dig into your skin across your neck. And you can just feel...
She goes, ow, but what polish is that?
So that will... Oh, and the other Gortung did the one... There's 3 of them over here. It headed over to you. And that is a 16 to hit.
It probably has advantage.
Why is that?
Because I recklessed on my last attack.
All right, 15 to hit.
I don't think I've ever not recklessed. 15 hits.
16 was the high. It hits?
Hit.
Ah. All right, well, let me,
yes.
quadruple your dice, because you got, 1 billion points. Well, I didn't. I rolled the same, but 10 points of poison, and you are resistant, so 5 points. Right? You're resistant to it?
I am, and I'm well, it's just pure poison damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 5.
5 points.
Okay.
And it is your turn, Cerule.
Cerule's dead.
Oh, Gortong.
Okay, so I see Nixus run up, and now they're kind of they're jumping all over Nixus.
Yeah.
And
you have the one right next to you.
Oh, I have one on me as well.
That's the one that just attacked you.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to run kind of around... I'm going to run around the one that's next to me so that I'm between the inn and it. I'm going to draw my Warhammer, and I'm going to smack it with my Warhammer.
All right.
And I'm going to reckless... This is going to be reckless attack.
All right. Roll the hit.
Okay. We'll see what I roll. So whether or not I use my Bardic Inspiration. Wow, a nat 1. So AC 9 if it's not an automatic miss.
9 just misses.
Oh, I use my Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
For a D8. Or wait, D6.
I believe it is a D6.
I think so.
D6. A 1.
Oh, it's a D8.
Nice. Is it a D8?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let me re-roll that then. AC 11.
Yes, that hits.
Woohoo!
I gotta say, is it okay that I roll a natural 1 and I still hit? Is everybody cool with that?
I am.
You rolled well, whatever.
We're setting a
We'll keep
precedent.
going. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I have advantage. I have advantage. Okay, we could punt off this
We'll
conversation
go with
to another
that.
time.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna roll a lot higher than a natural 1,
Because
unless I
you
roll
have
double
advantage.
natural. I rolled it though with I thought I selected with advantage. Apparently didn't. Okay.
All right. Roll again then.
Sorry for all that. I thought it was going to do advantage. So 14 plus lots.
Yes.
Okay, so I hit with the
14
Warhammer.
plus lots.
And I am using it in 2 hands.
Okay.
So it's a D10. It's going to be a D10 plus 7. So I do 10 points of damage, but I use push, the weapon mastery, which pushes it 10 feet away from me.
Nice.
And I'm really hoping that if I kill it, it doesn't blow up and get me.
Let's say yes. Well, do a dex save. Just roll a dex save. 10 or higher. 9 or below, you'll get hit.
Okay, I have advantage on this. 12.
12. All right. So as you shove it and cause the impact to the body, that itself is the trigger, and it dies. Well, that's I guess the trigger. But as it's re-dying, that triggers the explosion. But your shove is hard enough, the 10 feet, and your recoil back, that it does explode halfway, 5 feet away. But you are untouched by it. You purposely, like, you plan that out well, and
All right,
and
then I'm
you
gonna
miss.
Then I'm
You are
gonna
not
run
hit.
over by Nixus, and I'm gonna try to hit another one and knock it away from her.
All right, and Nixus is 24 feet. You moved just a couple feet.
I have a movement of 40.
Oh, well, okay. Well, what am I wasting my time
So-
for?
Because I killed something,
Yeah,
and let me make sure that I actually have
what you thinking?
this feat. What's interesting about Great Weapon Master is that the hue component, like where you kill something and then you get to attack,
Yep.
it doesn't have anything to do with a heavy weapon. Okay, immediately after you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 hit points
Which you did.
with a melee attack, I can then attack with my bonus action. So this is
There
my
you go.
bonus action, and I'm gonna try to also angle this one so
Yep.
that when I hit it and blow it up, it doesn't kill us.
All right.
Or kill
Let's see
Nixus.
if you can do the same thing.
Okay, so I'm still reckless,
AC 10.
Reckless
Uh,
AF.
super reckless. I'm gonna roll again to see if I crit. I do not. So I hit. It's gonna be 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And it also goes 10 feet away.
All right. So both of you go ahead and roll a deck save. Nixus
I'm gonna go
and
incoming, and I'll smack it, and Gortung
yeah,
holds back on it.
and it's DC 10.
15.
15.
Oh no, I did fine.
All right. So you shove it. Your warning. She's able to see it in time. You shove it. You get it even further. Now that you've done it once, you get it even further. It does go the whole 10 feet and closer to that 10-foot mark. The body explodes. Neither
right,
of you
now-
are touched by it.
My second attack will go towards that third one. Same deal.
All right. So you move around to do it again.
Yeah, try to angle it so that I don't kill anybody with the.
Not trying to catch any strays today.
Yeah. I hit. And I do 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and I push it 10 feet away.
Woo!
All right. Now
If
in
I had just
practice.
started with the Warhammer and not the ball.
All right, and that one goes down. That still leaves 3 remaining, and that is your full turn, correct, Saru? Saru, Gortung?
Turn,
Yes, that is all
Okay.
my attacks. I have
And your bonus
like
in your movement, right?
I have like 16 feet of movement still.
Okay.
All the ones around Nixus are down, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna run to that lady, to the
This here.
yeah. I'm gonna just move up. So Gortung like just rushes by you, Nixus, and just smashes them away, and then like just beats feet towards the next one.
Thank you.
That takes us to the suspended Cerule and then Nessie. Nessie, you are now conscious and aware. You are laying on the ground. You have multiple dead creatures around you. People screaming down this path. People are screaming and running. As you roll over, you do see Nixus in this here scene, and you get a glimpse of Gortong. It's just his little feet. You are prone, but up with 1 AC.
I'm going to. She like shakes it off and like feels all of the water that had like accumulated on her kind of like come away from her as she realizes is there anyone or any threat around me right now?
Immediately around you, no.
Okay. I'm gonna grab Cyril's legs and start dragging him towards that tree.
Towards this
The
big tree?
Yeah, to pull behind, get him out of combat. And
Okay,
also, I'm
so-
not. I got 1 health. I'm not like trying to. No offense, but it's not really
So it
anything
was-
I can do right now.
How much movement you have?
I have a total of 40, so it takes half my movement to stand
Stand
up,
up.
right?
Yep.
So I have 20 feet to get me to the tree.
All right. So you can make it to him and then back a few feet.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get us both out of the fray, essentially.
Perfect. Then that takes us to... And that's just your movement. Do you want to use an action then to dash or anything?
Can I actually hold my turn until after Nixus hits him? Did she heal him already?
No, not yet. I just had to
Okay,
use
can I hold my turn to like
Okay.
so that I drag him after she's done healing him?
Yep. So you just move up to him at this point.
Yeah, and then I'll use my dash to drag him as far as I can towards the tree after she hits him with a
All right.
heal spell on the next round.
That takes us to these thrashing creatures, and they just keep attacking, and then they will move to the next moving creature. So they're all down. So this one is not down. So this one, the Dragonborn, will be attacked again, and. Actually, I guess it's fair that he attacks. So he swings. He does hit. He has a weapon on him, of course, and he hits. And he's watching. You can. I mean, even in the explanations that Verith gave you, he's not a foreigner to combat. So he does hit, similar to you, Cerule. I keep calling you Cerule. Gortung. You see some expertise in this. That he hits, and he covers. But he does get hit by the blast, and this creature goes down. So that one is actually out before play. This one is going to move full distance and make another attack.
Not her. She's my favorite harlot.
There's more inside.
Hey,
And huh?
Nothing.
And then she does hit, and as far as damage, she screams out. There's a lot less protection, let's say, and the thrashing creature's claws just. She screams out as these bloody lines rip open across her chest, but she is still up. This one back here, closest moving object would be this guy. It moves. Gets over there. Not all the way over there. All right. Nexus.
I'm healing Cerule.
All right.
So I am going to cast. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. Ooh. That's going to be 27 points of healing.
Whoa.
Dang.
I might have gotten him.
Hit me
pretty close
with
to
one of
full
those.
health.
Damn.
Yes, he is healed with 27. I don't know how much. I got to pull up his character sheet, but yeah, like holy crap, that was a lot.
Woo.
So I'll just mark that down. 27. All right, you see him just kind of shake it off. He's still laying down, but he is now able to stand up and move on his own.
Are you all right?
And you just hear that kind of pompousness come back in. Of course I am. I got this. Nixus, as you're doing that, you guys just out of nowhere, especially you, Gortung, you see it. You're already facing that direction. And a hammer, you just see this like a short, right, maul, hammer, just fly through the air. It strikes this thrashing creature square in the chest, knocks him back, knocks him down, and his body explodes, and you see that hammer fly back. So it flies this direction. You see this hammer hit this guy.
Whoa.
And then you watch it, and it flies back. Go ahead and roll perception.
I bet. 17.
17. You see this dwarf move out about 10 feet and catch that hammer.
Wow. Are there any holy symbols?
It was
Obvious holy
it
symbols?
was a blur, and now she's what?
Well,
Like
I meant
60?
on their armor or whatever.
You can tell, although there's a nice beard, it is well groomed, so you can tell she is about 45 feet away from you. So you don't see any like big obvious ones.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Is like a giant. Is there like a
Yeah.
giant hammer on her chest and she's?
You
glowing?
don't see any of that, no. And then Gortung, it is your turn. Oh wait, Nixus, did you have anything else? You healed. Did you have anything else?
No, I'm okay. I'm going to stay
Okay.
here for now.
Gortung.
I'm gonna run over between the in wall and that one that's attacking the woman by the door and try to bat it away.
All right. Coming to the rescue of your favorite lady.
Yeah. Natural 20.
All right.
So oodles and oodles of damage.
For the sake of
Potentially.
it.
Oh man, 26 points of damage.
And that's not doubled, that's just what you got?
That's 2d10. I
Yeah.
rolled a 9 and a 10 plus
Yeah.
whatever my 7.
All right. So just doubling that, you said 27, so 54?
Wait,
54.
so how do you handle critical damage?
Right now I just don't have a table up. But if we just double it, I guess you wouldn't
so
double the 7, though.
I
It'd
rolled-
be 20, 47.
So I rolled a second dive like per standard crit rules.
Oh,
So I did 2d10 plus 7 instead
gotcha.
of 1d10.
So that's how you got the 27 for the crit
Yeah.
rules. Okay. That works. So you got the 27. Still, I mean, these things don't have that
Damn.
much health. You go in there, you like shimmy your way in, you give her a wink, and you bash her away. She flies back. This time, you've done this a few times now, and she flies quite a ways away.
would have tried to not hit her into
Into
our
him?
friend,
Okay.
our friend Dragonborn, or like straight away,
Oh, straight back.
directly south, or just
Yeah.
anywhere where there's not people.
Yeah. So you knock her away, and especially with that crit, you angle everything perfect, and she flies a distance further than before, and then finally explodes. Oh, no one is hit by that one. You look back up and give another wink.
Is there any other?
The commotion seems to die down. You hear Vayrith up top yell out that he doesn't see any others running away or attacking. Like, he doesn't see any more combatants.
Whew.
Is everybody okay?
I think so.
Now. Well,
Gorgon
actually,
will run
I'm
over
still
to you.
I'm still kind of dying. I've got 1 health.
And like, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were all so frail. I'm so sorry.
I
I'm
say as
going
I
to-
cough up blood.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Nessie also. Wait, we're out of combat, right? Like, we're not taking
Yes,
turns
correct.
now? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, help them
That's
up
going
and
to
help
be
up the
18.
people.
18.
All right.
Coughing up less blood now.
You do see that dwarven woman start walking over to you guys as well.
She's gonna yell at us.
Watch her intently.
Um,
Were there any others? Was it just here in the courtyard?
you hear her just say, I don't think I see any others, and the one up top seems to say that these are it.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
Yes, you all were nearly dead. You did not handle that quite well. You almost had lost that.
I'm gonna use both of my. Do I have more than one? Or just have one? Do I? Oh, I don't have second wind yet. Never mind. I was gonna heal myself.
You see her armor now that, especially you had looked before Gortung. You see her armor. She's very much ready for a fight. You see this maul in her hand. You don't see any holy symbols. Generally speaking, her hair is very full, very full of volume. She's got just wonderful dwarven hair. She got this great cared for beard. She has emerald green eyes. Even her armor has it's all the hue of green, and some are more of like a forest and some are lighter. Very, very well. And then she has like these accenting colors that just clearly her armor was very stylish but very practical for what she does as well. You all are very much, how do I say, and she looks at each of you, out of position, out of place. You are strangers to this area. You are not soldiers. You are not locals. Definitely not, well, maybe, but definitely not fools. I guess that just leaves one category for all of you. So why are you here?
Oh, that's a long answer right there.
I see.
Can we help these people and then we can sit out at a table or something?
Yes, I guess that seems practical.
What's your name? What can I call you?
You can call me Brianna Stornvine.
I gotta say, that throw with the hammer, that was really impressive. The way you crushed that rib cage.
It is not my first, surely won't be my last, and these are simpletons compared to what I faced. She purposely takes her cloak and pulls it back over her shoulder. And you see that part of her armor is actually scale armor. As she's making this comment.
Made out of dragon scales?
Right.
Is that not going to upset the dragons?
There's a... and she pulls it back over. A level of, let's say, strength and respect. But to your point, and she pulls it back over. She clearly was like showcasing it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll start moving around to your statement about helping the people. She doesn't seem overly... It's just not something that she would naturally do. So is that what you guys do, or do you guys just head in, or what are you guys doing? Do whatever you want. Sir Rule will just follow whoever.
Because he's alive.
He's alive, but he's still just like a walking...
He's got a concussion a little bit.
Yeah, he's a little dazed right now. So what do you guys do?
I think Gortung would help,
Individuals.
pick these people up off the ground, and then once they were taken care of, or not just like bleeding to death, then he would head in, I guess. He'd probably throw Cyril back in the cart where he belongs.
Nessie would like to investigate the dead dragonborn guy, the guy that was controlling everybody.
Oh,
what was
I'll
that
use
all
this
about?
time
Who is this
to put
guy?
the coins on the eyes too.
You pull out these coins, and on them, one side is blank, and the other side is a head, like you'd see on a coin, like just someone's head, but it's X'd out, just hard engraved X through the head, and every coin looks the same. You walk over to a couple of the bodies and you place them on there, and you don't see any kind of... Well, let me take that back. All the bodies that have... All the enemies that have died, minus this guy, have exploded. They were all sepsis, and they all exploded. So there's chunks of them. But...
I don't think I need to put coins on the chunks.
This guy...
That guy's head got crushed.
This guy's head did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You yes. So minus his head, all the other bodies are destroyed. Nixus and Nessie, you have his body that you could check out.
Yeah. I'm gonna, check him out and look through his pockets and what have you.
All right. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. Nixus, are you doing anything else?
I'm going to apologize to my dad for not listening about getting into this fight that almost killed us.
You like Romeo and Juliet that as he's up on the balcony and you're down below.
Remember when I said I made a terrible choice? I know I should have listened. And I did not.
It is a big world out there, my little one. It happens, but you are welcome to stay.
Well, we already talked about that, and maybe eventually, but not right now.
All right, well, you all look like a mess. There's a hose in the back if you would like to use that before coming back in. Please. And you can use the back door. And for anyone who wants to, literally in the back here, there is a feeding trough and like a well that pumps up water, like a hand pump well, by these creatures back here. More chocobos. And you can clean yourself off. It doesn't take too long. Again, the thrashing creatures mainly exploded. and then a lot of people had ran away. So there are a couple dead bodies that were people that were attacked that you're able to clean up, and the one in particular, Gortong, the lady back here that you saved is still up, and you're able to give her some attention. She's actually the only one that's her and the Dragonborn are the only one that were attacked that are still up.
I'll just make sure she gets back into the inn. Okay, but Gordon's gonna go back and pump on the well and roll around in the trough, try to get a little bit cleaned up.
A little bit cleaner. All right, Nessie, over on the individual back there. What'd you get for your investigation?
An 11. Not great.
11. You find let's call it where are my dice? You find 33 steel marks or gold. You find 33 of those. You find a scroll on him.
Okay.
And as far as insignias or identifying markers, you don't find any.
Okay. What's this? Can I look at the scroll?
You can. You open it up. Are you able to read arcane?
Oh.
Like, what's your...
Or
Or
languages?
Yeah, like...
I mean, I do.
Do you have a
speak
proficiency?
Draconic.
Oh, do you have proficiency in Arcana, or do you want to roll an Arcane check?
I have a 0 in Arcana. I just have
Okay.
basic Arcana, so I can do that if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. It's gonna be harder because you're not proficient in it, so it's a higher DC.
It's I got a 2.
All right. You look at it.
It's a moot point.
It's clearly not Draconic. You can clearly tell that. I mean, it's kind of like when you look at an Eastern language. You're like, okay, well, I don't know what language, but I know it's over there somewhere. The shapes, the symbols, the lines. So you know that it's some kind of spell, but you're not sure what it is.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
I have identify.
Someone learned. Other than that, you don't find anything else on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will show. I mean, I'll hand the scroll
You
to
head over to him.
Nixus.
All right.
We'll probably meet back up inside
Yeah, yeah.
at
After
a
we're all in.
table or something.
Yeah,
Alright.
somewhere chill.
So, is it Veyrath? Is that his name?
Veyrath?
Yeah.
Veyrath, her
Veyrath.
father? Yep. Veyrath.
So is it normal? Is this kind of thing normal?
No, it is not. And he waves to one of the ladies nearby, and you get them some, and you see him like brush his face. Get them some drinks, all of them on the house. Something refreshing and filling. And she goes away. No.
He didn't have.
Hey, Brianna, I've got a chair here.
She comes in as well.
I was saving it for you.
The Dragonborn guy. Sorry, just a quick question. He didn't have a
Yeah.
spark on him.
This here guy?
The
about him?
dead guy. Yeah.
Oh,
dead
the
Dragonborn
one
guy.
that you were investigating.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't see
no
a spark on him.
Nope.
Okay.
Yes, you all. Oh, she gets stuck. She doesn't fit. There we go. You guys all sit down at a table. No, this is very much not normal. This does not happen around here. I have
guy was
encountered them,
shouting.
but shouting what?
Sorry. He was saying that we were the ones causing the problems, or something along those lines, or we were we were the ones that needed to be stopped or something.
I don't know. There's been, and you see him be very, very intentional about his verbiage, and he stops mid sentence and he goes, my apology, I did not see you previously. Who are you? And he's speaking over to the dwarf, who you had invited in, Brianna. I don't recognize you. And she responds, "Oh, I am around here often, but more of a traveler. I'm just passing through the area. I venture out quite often." And they go back and forth, and it's not hard for you guys to see, and maybe not for her. You're not too sure, but you guys do pick up that he is rather suspicious about her. She just doesn't seem to recognize her. More than anything, that seems to be the gig there. No, it is not common around here.
Well,
Brianna.
well, I'm sorry if they came here for us. I don't know if it's coincidence or what's going on.
I feel like that would be wild.
She speaks up, and I've been saying it wrong. Brenna, Brenna, Brenna. Brenna speaks up. I do not think that it is you particularly. I have ran across these individuals before. And Veyrath clearly gives a look over to her. They are nothing to mess with. Nothing at all. They are dangerous individuals that can, let's call it a metaphor, make your blood boil from the inside out. They will mess you up internally instead of externally. I have not been able to find out where they're coming from yet, though. Or where this foreign, forbidden magic comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon's gonna. Well, I guess let's look into that. And Gordon's gonna go out, get up from the table, and head out into the yard where that guy's corpse is.
Okay.
And take off his shoes. Or is he wearing shoes?
Yeah, they're not in great condition. Like all of his clothing, very much like half rotted or torn or ripped. But yeah, he's got shoes.
Actually, I don't even think I'll take his shoes off. I'm just to cut his feet off.
All right.
It's still in
Just,
still in
cut
the
the whole
shoes or in the
thing off.
boots. And I'll bring him. I'll probably in like a cloak if he's wearing a cloak.
Okay.
And I'll bring him back inside and be like, "Okay, does anybody recognize this dirt?" And he's gonna, you look at the bottom of the boots and you look at the dust on the cloak. I don't know. I've never been up here, but maybe you guys recognize some clay or whatever non-rock stuff you've got.
She looks at it and I mean, I don't necessarily recognize it. No, it's dirt. And depends on where he walked from, but dirt is kind of dirt.
Are you dwarven? I mean, I'm assuming
Of course.
you are.
Of course.
So Gordon's gonna like take a little pinch of dirt, and he's like, and I don't know how many different variants of dirt there are, but he's gonna like, this dirt comes from like, when granite rock is crushed against whatever kind of rock, like that's what you're looking for here, and this is just regular sediment from the ocean that's like has, a little bit too much sand in it. Like dirt's not just dirt, like. The dirt from where we came from with the red dragons is very different than this kind of mushy, wet jungle dirt. Right?
All right. Well, it does appear then, dwarven friend, that you have a a bit of an idea already. Why ask me such foolish questions? If you know that this is mucky, muddy dirt, then obviously it is not from that area. It is not sandy. It is not hard. It is not coarse. It is more
But I don't
muck.
know. But I don't know the lands that these things come from. I can tell the differences, but I don't know where they're from.
Well, and that is the difficulty. If you are in the land of the greens, there are areas of swamp. And if you're in the lands, and you can just see this, like, if you're in the land of the black, it is nearly all swamp and death.
Can I get a try survival roll to see if I can discern
Yep.
if there's more of one kind of
Oh,
dirt?
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sick. Wait, what? That's a lie. Anyway, my die is cocked in D&D Beyond.
How does that
That's
even happen?
Such BS. It landed in the upper right-hand corner of my browser and then stopped where I was like looking at a point, but I actually rolled a 4, which is why I'm really annoyed.
All right.
I
I
got
mean,
an
you
8.
you clearly know that there are different types of dirt, but still a foreigner to the surface. So it's hard to say that way. What she says makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
it was worth a shot.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard to say, but what I can tell you, and she gives a look over to Veyrath, what I can tell you is that there is things happening in the north that are puzzling and strange. If you are, and you look to be, because you do not look like locals to this area at all, if you are traveling out of this area, you could venture to the west if you're looking for death. That is all that is in the Black Province. But if you are looking for... and she gives each of you... She looks away from Veyrath and looks at each of you. If you are looking for the adventure that you seem to be, the North seems to have it. If you want to matter, the North has it. But I do not know what you're here for. I am on my own journey. There is something breaking in the North.
That's where we're supposed to be meeting Tess, right?
Yeah, and that's where the white is.
The
What do you
white
mean
dragon.
Who
there's
is
something breaking?
Tess?
Oh, Tess is she's like some sort of revolutionary that we met in Varaxis's capital city in the red. You remind me a lot of her, honestly. Like, you seem to know what's going on in the world. Except you might be some sort of oracle.
I've been called many things. That one pleasantly more pleasant than most things I've been called. We don't need to go down that road, though.
Well, you
Plus-
know we can talk about it if you want to.
No. It is okay. Nixus, go ahead. All of you, go ahead. I mean, you're all basically strangers to him. Roll a perception check.
Perception.
And your
14.
drinks and food has come out. You said 14?
I
Yeah.
also got a 14.
All right. Mr. John?
16, sorry.
16. All right. Each of you notice that Veyrath hasn't sat down. He hasn't walked away. He's very, very composed. But Gortong, you more than the others see him down by his hands are down by his waist. He just looks like he's just standing there. But his one little tick that you pick up on is that he's fidgeting two of his fingers. Like, he's just fidgeting his fingers. He looks very, very composed, but then there's this something's not sitting with him.
Does he just seem just like suspicious? Is this the same kind of thing when he first met us? Like,
There's
He's
definitely a
interesting,
layer of that.
wary.
Go ahead and roll an insight check, John.
Sure. Nine.
9. It's definitely like there's this. Who is this person in my tavern? And he's noticing you guys just engaging in conversation. You all did mention that you were looking to travel to the port. I don't know if that is still your plan. We have modes of travel, whether you want to use a creature to ride on or by foot. It is about 2 days to the east if you would like to start making your way. Oh, I see. You are travelers. Oh, well, in that case, if you are going that way, I am not going that way. However, I do seem to have a few extra items on me that I don't need. If it would be suitable for you, what I can tell you is, and she'll look around, and she'll look to Vayrith and to each of you, that there are some things that should remain hidden. And she'll rub her beard, especially the doors beneath taverns.
What is she?
And you see just Vayrith like, yes, it would probably be a good time for you guys to make your way.
So Gortong is gonna like look back and forth between them, and like you can probably both tell like the wheels in his head are turning. He's trying to figure out like what's going on between these two, but he can't figure it out.
Is this Nyx's real mom?
I feel like I'm too tall for that.
So what? You're not gonna let us stay another night to recover after this fight? We should just.
Nixus, you should stay. Do you want to stay forever? Oh, she mentioned doors under the tavern. You should probably be on your way. What's happening? Why
Yeah.
Wait, are we just supposed to not be talking about this in the common room?
Well, I mean, we could just go somewhere else.
Let's take a walk. Yes, let's. It would just be best. I don't mean to be rude. It would be good, and
Okay.
just
Okay.
and he'll look at Nyxus. He'll look at Nyxus, get your eyes, and then look at Gortung. Yeah. Yes, dwarven friend. It is always good to remember to tap the rocks to see where they come from. Always make sure you tap the rocks to make sure you know where they come from. But at this time, if this danger was indeed aimed at you, then it is not good to stay. And if it was not aimed at you, if it happens again, clearly this is not a battle that you want to engage in again, so it would be good for you to leave sooner than later. The path, and he's like speaking, and if you take the main path to the coast, yes, I mean, there's always dangers, but it is not as bad as walking through the jungle that brought you here.
I get it. You want us to leave. I'm used to this. Okay.
I will send Gortung a message and say, I have the sending stone. He's telling me to follow up with him later, and he'll probably tell us what's going on. I'm assuming.
To follow up with what?
He probably just wants us to follow up when there's not people here. Tap the rock, you know.
Yeah. Well, can I send a message back?
You can reply to this message.
I think he might think that she's a dragon.
Oh.
Like an illusion dragon or something.
Oh, like the one
Right.
that was like the one that he warned us about. That
He's
we
been-
didn't want to
he
be
So
warned
on.
does
us about-
message let you guys communicate constantly?
I would have to
Probably
cast it,
not.
but it's a cantrip, so I can cast it forever.
Gordon like leans back. He's like mouthing the words about like. So Gortung sends back. I think he thinks she's a dragon, and we should investigate that when we are far away from his inn.
Correct.
And so Gortung will, yeah, that's what he'll say. Oh yeah, I get it. You're kicking us out. All right, just send us with food and we'll forgive you. I'm gonna go get Cerule.
There is, and
Waddle out.
he waves, and one of the guys, one of the male workers, brings a pre-packed set of rations. We do have food, and there's 2 bundles, one for the group of you guys, and then also one for her. She says she's going in a different direction. He's like, here's one for you. You mentioned you're heading off. Also, we want to always treat our patrons very, very well. We have a nice establishment here that serves the needs of the locals. His hand's clearly going out to the different male and female servants in the area. So please, none of you make yourself a stranger, but it is that time. And so he gives you the rations. She does she finds the opportune moment when there's this lull kind of in the acceptance of the rations, and says, yes, that is right, you are going that way. So look, as I mentioned, and she lifts her hands, and she has various rings on her hand. She has, clearly she is not ordained, but adorned with like all kinds of stuff, like, again, practical, but also gaudy. Like,
Yeah.
You didn't need this much stuff on you. You can't use that much stuff on you, right? It's the RPG, like, infinite bag, but on her body. And she goes, there is one thing. If you are... So where are you going? Are you going to the coast? Are you going to take the ship to the Black, or back to you? It sounds like you're home in the Red.
We never planned on going to the Black. We're gonna go see the ocean with Nessie, and then probably take a ship back up north to meet up with some folks.
All right. Well, if you would like it, there was quite a bit of a show. Yes, I don't know that you could have won it without me, but I can give you some aid. There are items on me that I don't really use anymore. And she pulls a ring off her hand. And she goes, and she sets it on the table. Look, I have encountered... And she pauses. Not out of like any... She's just like, how can I relay this to people? There are plenty of hordes out there that have treasures that are just wasted away. And when you get the opportunity to get a couple extra items... put them to use. Well, I don't need this one anymore, if you would like it.
Is it?
And you see this ring on the table. And there are a couple... It's like a silver ring. And then these green inlaid leaves that are on it with an emerald gem set into it.
Yeah, I'll take whatever. And Gortung's just gonna pick it up, put it in his pocket.
It is a good thing to use, so take some time with it. Wear it a little bit and get used to it.
Do you still need that hammer?
She looks at you and grins.
He grins back.
You are not touching my hammer. If you touch my hammer, you will be like those out there.
So where?
Nice.
So where are you from?
Oh, a little bit of everywhere. Most recently, I have been... I was further down south. Further deeper in the forest.
But I mean, are you from... Have
My
you
mother?
heard of Turok Mall?
Turok Mall,
What?
Turok Mall.
Or the Under Kingdoms?
I have heard of them.
Clangeddon?
Clangeddon, yeah. Clangeddon, I remember vaguely. I myself have never met them, but I have a cousin of a cousin who had traveled down there.
How did you get to the surface?
I have always been to the surface. There was my cousin of my cousin. Remember that went down there.
Oh, you know the history, but you haven't.
Yeah,
You're not from.
it was a family story. But they did mention that name, and that there was this long passage. It was very difficult, but there are some tunnels that head deeper into the ground. Are you looking for them?
No, I was just hoping to hear or share stories about them.
Oh,
Like-
well, what is your story? I once heard that there was this long ago, maybe not that long ago, more recent, I guess. Depends on how you look at time. An individual who seemed to, the clan seemed to have almost dissipated. It was ruined by some creature or monster or something. Is this the same clan?
Yeah, probably Turok Mall. They a lot of there was a bit of an incursion of some dark evil creatures, maybe demons, devils, something.
It
like
is
that.
dangerous down there.
I was hoping to hear that something got rebuilt.
I have not heard anything since then. Jacob had not informed me of anything. It's been quite a while since I've seen Jacob.
Well, where are you headed now?
Now I am headed to, actually to the west. I am taking a ship, not of my own, but per se, I'm taking a ship of my own, not the ship that you are going on. And heading west, doubtfully to the Black Province. It is just typically a land I don't go to. It is nothing but swamp and dead and death and more death. There is nothing there.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I mean, venture your way, find your places. But and she taps her hand. That will help you. Do make sure you are tuned to it. It will help. And if you're heading to the west, and Veyrath is like, all right, now, like, let's head out the door, and he starts nudging you guys. Be sure you stop by the market. There are plenty of markets at the port. Every port has plenty of markets.
Will do.
And as you guys find your way walking out, she will walk in the opposite direction and circle around the building. And not circle, but go around the corner.
You ever seen something that's just so beautiful and so perfect?
Are you talking
That
about her
can-
hammer or her beard?
Her beard, just her beard. It's too perfect. You can't. What does she use to trim it like that? There's nothing up here that can trim
You
it like
should have
that.
asked. She said there's a market. You could have bought the same products as her or something.
Well, the market's at the port, but no. My point is, I think she's too good to be true.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I was going to say, are you in love with her?
A little. It's been a long time.
Veyrath
But
is
she
standing
might
next
be
to
a
you.
dragon.
Veyrath standing next to you hears the comment that Nexus says and says, "Little one, if it's been a long time." And he points back to the tavern.
Well, you told
I'm
us to
ruined
leave.
now. She's
Yes, no, you need to go. It was a joke. Like,
I had my chance, but Cerule passed out.
oh, by the way,
We
where's
coulda-
that
we could
little
have
guy?
partied. We could have partied. Oh, he's right here. And I lift up a corner of like a blanket and I just show his his body in the fetal position in the cart, dragging him along. He'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It's a little,
He's
it's a
fine,
little
everyone's
coma.
Just a little coma. No big deal.
Yeah, I guess we'll kind of hit the road, headed east, I think, to the port.
All right. Is there anything you guys are wanting to do as I try to figure out how to get rid of this spam? Anything you guys are wanting to do on your way? It is a 2-day journey, so there'll be 2 days and 1 night. So 1 night journey to get there. It's currently Still early morning.
I don't have anything specific I need to be doing, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have like shopping or anything that I need to do.
Don't you have a bunch of money?
Yeah. But you guys don't know that.
I know. I want to give you the opportunity for Nessie to spend it if you would like to. Like,
Well,
feel
I've been
free.
paying for our necessities like lodgings and stuff, but as we've
like-
been needing it. But I figured we could just save it until we really need it, right?
That sound.
Right?
I think that's fair.
I've got a lot of I've got a lot of money. Like I think
Dying
I've
with
got over
pockets
like
full of gold is not fun.
yeah.
like,
I mean, I guess let's see. Who
like,
need
like a health potion might have made a difference with Cerule, or
is that a readily available?
I don't know. That's the
The world seems harsh. I don't know specifically if they just be having health potions for sale, but it's not a bad idea. We could replenish on some see if they have stuff.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
what the
in
kinda-
in this area, what you're going to find is more practical items. When you are in areas like this, even large cities, unless you know the right connection, which I might be able to find something, but it will take a few hours. It would have been good to know that the other day. But you'll find travelers' clothes, any kind of basic weapons. Potions are not impossible to find in this city, but they are not easy. But any kind of blacksmith item, basic armor, if you're needing something repaired, or if you have the money to buy it new, like any of that kind of stuff, you will find here, from leather to full plate, from daggers to bastard swords. A lot of those things are here. Any kind of tool kits that you need, minus thieves' tools. You will not find picking tools here, unless you know the right people. Spells and wands and potions. Spells, no. Wands, heavens, no. Not unless you, and he whispers, not unless you kill a guard, and then you will find a lot of stuff on them. Any
good to
of
know.
any of the dragonborns in most provinces tend to carry stuff depending on their job. Sparks, same thing. You want one of those, you're gonna have to take it from a body. At least in
Can't
this
arrange
area.
that.
I mean, but when you go to the port, then his excitement drops again. There are plenty of markets there, from legitimate to illegitimate markets.
Yeah, maybe we wait until we hit the port to spend the money.
Yeah. Yeah, if
And
they just
there
have
you will-
mundane stuff, then
Just be mindful. I don't know if you're able to, but if you can detect magic, it would be beneficial to not get scammed.
I guess we'll head out.
Oh.
Gordon's gonna give you that ring, Nixus.
Oh,
I mean, she was covered in green, armor of green dragon scales. This is a green ring with a green emerald. I'm not real inclined to put it on unless I know what's happening.
oh, like you want me to identify?
Yeah, if you could.
Her excitement of, I thought you were proposing, just dropped.
Yeah, will you take this ring, Nixus?
I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. Sure, like that's
I
so
know.
nice of you. Okay, I will.
And that takes
cast
10
Light
minutes,
Touch.
right?
1.
Oh, it's 1 minute.
Oops, I accidentally.
It's ritual casting, isn't it?
Casting time, 1 minute.
All right.
If you ritual though, it's 10.
Is it ritual casting or
without
regular
using a
casting?
spell slot. I mean, it's a whatever you want.
Oh, then let's ritual cast it without using a spell slot, because who knows what's gonna happen. And we have the time.
You guys ever seen the movie
I'll
Fallen?
identify and walk.
Time.
Oh, yeah.
It's on my side. Oh, yes, it is.
Dude, the ending of that movie was.
I'm not
There's a lot of
foreshadowing
John-
anything, I promise.
Yeah. Wow.
just while you do that, I will be right back. And Vareth goes inside. And don't leave until I am back.
Okay.
Okay. So you cast Identify?
Or
Yeah.
wait.
All right. So what you get from this ring, it is magical. It does require attunement. And I can send this over to you guys. Well attuned, it does have 2 charges. As a bonus action, you can expend 1 charge to have advantage on dexterity stealth saves. You can also, as another charge, you can. So you have that. Each of these is 1 charge. Advantage on stealth, or you can hide even when lightly obscured. So it's, what would that be? Instead of half, it could be 3/4. It bumps up your coverage by 1 slot. No, sorry, I said that wrong. It gives you advantage on hide. To get that like sneak attack or whatever you might get from hide. You can also, it also has 2 other properties. One is Veil of Survival. Once per long rest, you can take damage. When you take damage, you can use your reaction to reduce that damage by 1d8 plus your proficiency modifier. That's once per long rest. Or, so you have 2 charges that you can use those other 2 functions. Then you have this Veil of Survival, or you can utilize Whisper of the Wind, which is once per long rest. And it allows you to cast Speak with Animals.
Whoa.
The magical essence coming off the ring is Transmutation in Enchantment.
That's a pretty gnarly ring.
Yeah.
Look, you guys told me to kick things up. I'm kicking it up.
Well, this is for you.
For me? You give it back to me? Is that what?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, given all the stuff you said, I think Nessie might make the most use of this. I mean, she put it on the table. I don't think she necessarily meant it for me.
Well, whoever wants it then.
Hey, Nessie.
Yeah.
So this ring, it makes you sneakier,
Yeah.
and if you it can absorb some damage if you get attacked, and you can talk to animals. So
That's
this is a bit more in your wheelhouse, I think. Than mine.
sure. That makes sense. Yeah, and she'll like pick it up and she'll like put it on her finger and be like,
And it looks nice.
It
And
looks
it
nice.
you can
Looks
even
good.
see as you put it on your finger, you don't instantly feel connected to it, but you do see the ring automatically adjust to your finger size.
it
there
takes
wasn't
time
any-
to attune, right?
Yeah.
I think you have to
yeah.
take a long rest.
Like
Like you
it.
have to attune to it over
Sure,
a long
sure.
Yeah. So you didn't get any sense of green dragon tracking mind
Are you
control?
trying to tell me that you thought maybe this thing was cursed and you just let me put it on my hand before
Well, she
telling
identified
me?
it and didn't see any curses. So, how do you feel?
Oh,
Do you
I'm
feel
feeling
like
real.
a green
I'm
dragon
feeling
looking
real
through your
dragony
eyes?
right now, actually.
Killer!
Yeah. And then she burps.
So I guess we head out to the. There are 2 days travel to the east.
Let's do it.
Vareth comes out. Oh, just hold on a moment.
You said don't leave until you came back. We were
yeah,
not leaving
well-
until you came back.
It sounded like you guys were heading out. Anyways. Remember, stay close to the ground. Make sure you check those stones.
Tap the rocks.
Tap the rocks. And here you go. I went and I checked my storage. I did have one of these left. Please don't let Nixus die. And he hands you a great potion.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
You let her die. I will burn this tavern and come for you.
You know,
What
I
potion?
don't think that they would let me die. Potion of greater healing, you mean?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's what I meant.
If I died, I don't think it would be because they like wanted me to.
I'm just saying. You are all that is left in our lineage, Nixus. You are what remains of our line.
That's a lot of pressure.
Under pressure. Do, 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 do.
Based on our strategies, I think that if anyone's gonna return from this adventure, it's gonna be Nixus and Nessie. So
all right, that
There's
is
that.
suitable to me. Clearly, your friend, and he looks at Cerule in the barrel, is having a difficult time adjusting to whatever life he came from.
I think he's going to be all right.
he's got the punching part down. He's got to work on the getting punched part.
Yeah.
I can help. I can help him with that.
You should teach him to not get punched, not to get punched.
Oh, that I can't do. No.
he grins and laughs and goes, "Yes." Be mindful also, in the different areas that you travel, you might find some of my people. And he's referring to the elves inside.
Oh.
As we travel them out after they learned enough skills, and then we have a replacement for them. They hit different areas. Not Gortong. Gunthar can tell you more.
Are you warning us?
No, I'm
That
just
they might
letting you know
attack us,
that
or
you
just
might
keep our
see
eyes
some.
open?
Yeah, there's ears everywhere that might be helpful to you guys later.
Gotcha.
It is hard to find them. We teach them well. To not get punched. But if that is it for he's saying that like he teaches them. He's poking a joke at Cerule and you for the whole punching thing.
Oh,
That elf keeps getting punched and knocked out.
And
Well,
jumping
yeah,
into
he does.
rivers.
I do appreciate everything that you've done for us. I wish you maybe would have gone about it a different way and not have just like waited all this time for me to show up. But
I didn't know you were still alive.
I thought you said you had a way of knowing.
Huh?
Did he not say that he had a way of knowing? I feel like he said he had a way of knowing.
he had the stone.
I
but
never got
my
them.
mom
I never
gave
got
it to me.
informed that
He never got any answers back from the stone because
Yeah,
he was
like he would send a message, but he wouldn't get anything back.
The magic sequin? Is that what it was?
Boop, boop.
All right, can we go now?
Yes, yes, you are free to go.
Only if you hug me first, then I'll leave.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I will definitely do that. Absolutely. And he goes in very. It's very awkward for him. It's like there's a bit of familiarity to you and your resemblance. And at the same time, it's been so long since he's given a authentic hug that you feel that awkwardness. It's like, are we going this way or shaking
do I do with
hands
my
or what are we
hand?
doing
Over,
here?
over, under. What's
Yeah,
happening?
super awkward. But when he does embrace you, he does give you a heartfelt embrace. It is dangerous out there, Nixus. I did
know.
not joke about that, and I would love for you to stay. But it seems like it is getting dangerous here as well.
Yeah, I don't really think there's going to be much of anywhere that we can go that's not going to be dangerous.
Probably not. What I can say is, depending on where you're going, look out for the things that they don't want you to see. You know, that is a bit cryptic, but some things are right in front of us. but we are so used to it that we don't see it anymore. Like what you guys found when you were coming here. Look for what is covered up.
We can do that.
You will surely find more stuff. And whatever it is, Nixus, that you carry in your pocket right now, be careful with that. I do not know what butterfly is.
That's my friend.
Yes, I understand.
Well, we'll be going. But you're going to have to deal now that I know that I have this rock. Now you're going to get like a play-by-play of my day every single day.
If you don't get a response, don't talk.
Oh, good point. All right.
I don't mean to sound harsh, but
No, it's my best interest. I understand.
single tap, double tap. All right. Well, it is time for me to get back to my work. Okay? You have been lovely patrons. Thank you for coming to our tavern. Thank you for indulging yourself in a wonderful place. And he clearly creates this big scene as people are around. What a wonderful place where you can indulge yourself in all that you want, from food to more. So let yourselves be on your way. I have other people to help. And it gives you a wink.
Thanks. It's been fun.
All right.
Sorry about the explodey.
It's
Poison
taken
septic
care of.
things.
It's, yes.
Good luck at their funerals. Or not luck, but it'd be like, you know what I
Good
mean.
luck at their funeral.
Awkward.
Very.
Good luck at their funerals. That's great. That's awesome.
So you guys, it sounds like you begin making your way to the
Head east.
east. All right. Well, over the next 2 days, as I mentioned, is there anything that you're looking to do, whether that be downtime activities or communications, campfires, whatever? Like, is there anything over the next couple days that you're wanting to do?
At some point, I just need a long rest because I'm running low on spell slots and my HP is not great.
Yep.
All right.
I would like to say that I also would like to do something during a long rest, but not during the travel.
So did we get a short rest while we were like kind of talking and?
Sure. I mean, that would have
Okay.
been fine. That would have been just fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a bunch of my hit die
Yeah, I could probably
to
use some
heal a lot.
D8.
Okay, the short rest button. I want to do. Let's do 3 dice.
14.
What do I heal for? I heal for 27. We'll do one more.
I thought that was going to be a 12.
Yeah. Okay, so I use 4 of my hit die
Okay.
to heal during the short rest, which tops me up. I just want to be full hit points before we do a long rest and get assaulted by
Something.
I suppose you may as
an
well
army
use
of
them.
wyverns or whatever.
All right. So, Nessie, you had mentioned you wanted to do something, but not on a travel long rest. Was there anything else?
No.
You...
It can be on a long rest. I just meant like not while there wasn't anything I wanted to do while we're traveling. Just like
Gotcha.
on a long rest.
Just okay.
Whenever we have one next.
All right. So you guys start to make your way out of. I have too many songs going through my head when I say different things. You start making your way to the east, and as Vayrith has said and pointed to, there is a path. Clearly, there's a path from this major capital city to the port. like a unmaintained road kind of thing. Currently, there's no caravan going that way. Are you wanting to go by foot or by mount, or are you just walking it?
I think we're just gonna walk, right?
Just walk it. Just
It
We
honestly
don't
would-
have anything, right?
It honestly would not occur to Gortung to like get horses.
all right.
So
All right.
Unless someone else brings it up,
Not happening for him.
he just wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys begin walking. As you are walking eastward, and you start to enter more of the tree canopy. Again, there's this road, but the trees start to surround you as you leave this main city area. Again, overhead, with the canopies of the trees, almost like you know how they bridge over roads. You hear in the sky this as wings bat above you, whether they be wyverns, maybe a little bit too big for a wyvern, but something is flying up there and then it goes away. And you guys continue your journey down the road. The day goes by. You can see there's not too much canopy, that the sunlight is more reflective of what is actually happening. As the sun begins to go down, you're able to find a spot, especially because this is a more traveled road, where there's minor waypoints to stop and find temporary shelter, like almost campsite-ish. So you settle in for your long rest, knowing that it's going to be at least one night's travel there. And with that, if you guys would like, we can take our 5-minute break.
Woohoo!
Be good.
All right.
Sweet.
No, shoot.
So we will come back in 5 minutes and see what happens on this long rest with Nessie.
Is there water at this long rest at all?
There is now.
Okay, cool.
Not,
By
not like a
stream or-
not a lake or an ocean, but more like a stream along this
Like
road.
a stream. That's
Yeah,
fine.
just like what you guys saw in the city here. I don't know if you still have that up, but you have like this here stream that's running through here along this road. Sometimes it dies down to more like a creek, and then it builds back up with more of a good flow. So yes, there is that.
Cool. Okay, I will be right back.
Me as well.
Okay. Whoop.
Oh wait, what? No way.
So I don't think I told you guys, but at the place I work, forever and ever, they've had a candy machine. Oh, my dog. Pepper,
Yeah.
out. 1 second. Out. So they've had a quarter candy machine there, and finally, and like it never gets filled. It is not one that has ever been in use for
I have
like
an
8
anecdote for
years.
you when you're done.
And they finally said, "Get this thing out of here." So I took it home, and
Nice.
I painted the base, and I put dice in it.
Nice.
Only certain dice work in candy machines. If you guys ever want to do that idea, some of them do not work. Like
Because the
D-Force.
shape, like the size or whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
My friend
My-
has a. Okay.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
My friend has a business called Bumblebug Vending, and he started because he had a bunch of restaurants in our little hometown where they were never full, and so he went and bought one for like $70 and got it nice, and then walked in and was like, "Hey, can I leave this here?" And now, and he worked for Pizza Hut, and so then he talked to Pizza Hut, and then he got a contract to put his machines in all the Pizza Huts, and so he has little machines in all the Pizza Huts and all like the local Asian restaurants and all of the. And he doesn't make like a lot of money or whatever, but it's just funny that like he kept seeing it and got annoyed, and then now he has like a little side hustle based on it.
Doing it. Yeah,
Funny.
that's awesome.
And his daughter is just now getting old enough to drive, and so she's gonna
Go
drive
on.
and film and stuff.
That's
funny.
great.
I was gonna say my boyfriend's uncle printed me this tiny little resin
Oh, nice.
dice tower.
Oh, resin?
And it-
Nice.
Yeah, it's made out of resin, and then he printed the tiniest little D20 because nothing fits in there. It's little. Like look at how big it is, right? No dice is gonna fit in there. See, it's way too big to fit down the stairs. They printed me the teeniest, tiniest little D20,
Nice.
but I can't have any nice things, and my cats took it somewhere. I actually cleaned out underneath my stove. They
Oh,
pulled
yeah?
this, disconnected it.
Nice.
There were so many foil balls because we would roll little foil balls for them to play with. There were so many foil balls under there, and there was one that was so big that it was jammed underneath the stove against the wooden floor, and over time it had started to burn a hole into our it conducted through the foil
Yeah.
ball into the floor and started burning a hole underneath our stove. into the floor.
No.
And then I was like, oh, what so my boyfriend's friend is the owner of our like where we live, and I was like, oh, what's Sam's gonna say about that? And he's like, are you kidding? Sam's never gonna move this stove. And he put the stove back and plugged it in. He's like,
Yep.
Sam's never gonna look under there. Just put it back.
Funny. Well,
But
we
for
are.
your dice tower, they do make super
Tiny
tiny.
dice. Yes.
Well, we
I
are
just learned-
back. Yep.
I can change my dice in D&D Beyond.
Yep. Yep.
I thought that you had to like buy them and stuff, but now I have like these cool like axe. I have like axe dice now.
Nice.
That's cool.
Well, now that you have your axe dice, let's go ahead and return
Hammer
to
dice.
the to the evening or to the night as you guys set up camp. There hasn't been anything dangerous at this time. Every now and then you hear another set of large wings. You do hear various different animals throughout the night. Some more of that neon glow. As darkness comes in, you start to see some of that in the creatures like you did on your way here. You hear the chirping of birds or the moving of rodents, like raccoons or those kind of creatures, those smaller medium creatures, porcupines, those kind of like tree climbing creatures. Nothing that has posed a danger to this point. And
What is
you-
that thing? It's covered in spikes.
It's cute. Do you want to make a friend? Let's have one as a pet.
Nessie proceeds to talk to it with a ring.
Run. Run. They're trying to make you their
Run.
pet and run away.
So yeah, it is. The evening is your guys's. You set up. Seemingly everything looks to be fine, safe. What do you guys do?
Well, I think on it's if we're next to the water, I think Nessie's gonna head over there. So when she was revived, I took a level up in Warlock,
Ooh.
and I
All
took
right.
the just for flavor, I took the Pact of the Chain. So I would love to see her find this odd, weird little octopus familiar in the water.
Oh, is it gonna like?
I
Is
love
it
this
gonna
so
like
much.
be one of those jellyfish that just like floats in the air or something? Like,
A little jelly octopus, weird eldritch being of some kind.
Like a
it's cute,
flump.
but it's eldritch horror, but it's cute.
So, yeah,
Technically, it's a find familiar spell,
yeah.
I believe.
So Nessie, uh, as you're making this journey, walking, um, you feel that tug on you more and more. The same tug that initially first hit you months ago. And you feel drawn and pulled to the water. And it's not a small creek at this point. It's not a river, but there's a good amount of flowing water. It's probably a good 7 feet wide and a couple good feet deep, and it's flowing, not too hard. You're able to get next to the water. What do you do from there as you just feel this refreshing, rejuvenating feel within you as you're closer to the water?
Yeah, I think that after her brush with death here, she's feeling more and more like inclined to walk towards that feeling
Mm-hmm.
of like being refreshed, almost kind of like being born again in a
Mm-hmm.
way. And I think she's just going to like walk out into the water as far like I imagine probably doesn't go very deep since it's just a stream or whatever. But I think
Yeah.
she's just going to like go out and find like a rock in the middle of the stream and just kind of like sit there and enjoy like the quiet time after the fight, after running, after all of this stuff. Like even though they're on the move again, like it's just like this moment of quiet peace, like near some running water,
Mm-hmm.
for her to kind of like decompress.
Yeah, the water is roughly up to your knee, like mid thigh. You feel the force on your legs, but again, it's not a heavy current, but you can feel the water pressing on you, almost pressing in on you. You do find a rock. You see the ripples as the water moves around it, and you're able to sit on it. You sit and you just take that needed breath. Just finally, it is a moment that you can have to yourself. You sit there, and peace and tranquility just rushes over your body as your eyes close, your muscles relax. Gortung and Nixus, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Can do.
I perceive nothing.
23.
And
I got a
I
7.
perceive everything. Nixus, you can decide if you end up seeing this or not. It's definitely not the first thing that catches your attention, for sure. You're still kind of setting up your stuff.
Yeah, I feel
Gortung,
like with a 7, I might hear a twig snap and be like, huh? And then just go back to it. So
Gortung, you see this, but you don't just see what is happening. There's a piece about it that you see it, but something you don't feel the inclination to rush in. Okay, so you see around Nessie as she sits there, you see her body just relax. Nessie, as you're feeling this tranquility wash over your body, your eyes are closed, and you're just sitting there on this rock, not undisturbed. Gortong, what you see is the water, as it's not just moving around her like it would be a rock. It moves around, and you see it start to move up and around as the water starts to encompass you, Nessie. Again, Gortong, you're not feeling like a sense of danger the way that this is happening. You're not even sure if she's doing this or not.
Gortung would nudge Nixus. Like, hey, look at that.
What? What am I looking at?
Look at Nessie.
Leave her alone. She's having a moment.
No, look at it. The water's floating around her. Look.
How
See?
is that- Oh.
Right.
Oh. Is she
But I think
alright?
I think it's a good thing. I don't know why I think it's a good thing, but I get a good feeling from
It
it.
doesn't feel like a bad thing.
So we just
I
kind
feel
of watch.
The water continues to swirl almost like a shell around her skin, and a faint blue hue glows with a slight hum, this pulsating in the water. And at the same time it's flowing up, it flows down and past her. It's just like she is literally part of this stream. Nessie, for you, there's this unawareness that the water is doing this, but it's this just total peace that is set in you. And then in the darkness of your eyes, as they're closed, you see undescribable, but like a pulsating spot in the distance of darkness. It's not like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's like the darkness itself, as your eyes are closed, pulses. Like you see a ripple in the darkness. And you feel pulled towards it. What are you doing?
Oh. I think this is happening kind of in my mind, right? Like
Yes.
physically I'm sitting.
Yes.
I'll start running towards the light.
Okay. This pulse, if you picture like a pebble being thrown into the water, right? And you see the ripples across the water, except the water is the darkness of your eyes being closed, right? So it's like a ripple across darkness. And you run towards this essence, this feeling. And you're getting this feeling of deeper, swim, deeper. And like there's this, you're still running. And there's something, it feels wrong to be running. Yet all around you, it's just darkness at this point, right? It's like you're running on darkness. The ripples are in the darkness in the seemingly distant space, but you hear this deeper and this essence of swim, and you're running and it doesn't feel right.
And I'm still going towards the light. Is it pulsing still?
Yeah, you still see that ripple in the distance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing forward.
All right. Again, you now you start to feel as the ripple seems to be the force, the shock wave of this is closer or more powerful, or in some way you're feeling it now. And that force then stops you. Deeper. And it's like this essence of you are fighting your nature give in to your nature.
If I stop moving, what happens when I stop moving?
You stop moving, and that pulsating is still there. The resistance that you were feeling seems to stop. And it's as if there's this inward reflection of, you were made to swim. Stop running.
Am I able to like dive downwards instead of towards the light?
Is that what you try to do? You can do whatever you want to try to do.
Yeah, let's try
All
that.
right. So in this vast space of darkness, you take a leap, swan dive, and your body suddenly becomes like the most aerodynamic thing in the ocean, as if you're flying through air and you feel the water around you. You now are flowing, and you feel it in the freedom, expansion. It's like your body, the thought of yourself and who you are has expanded beyond the limits of your skin. And you feel this call say, deeper, deeper, find me deeper. And then your eyes open, you see and feel the water drop from around your body that you didn't know was there. And in front of you, you start to see this spectral entity start to move in the water. The more you think on it, the more you see it start to take shape. What is it that you're picturing right in front of you in the water, almost like swimming around?
The first thing that came to mind was like an octopus, but as the shape started to take, it almost has a more like arrow shape. It looks more like a vampire squid, if you've ever seen one of those.
So as you see it, it first takes this octopus shape and then morphs and stabilizes into this squid-like shape right there swimming.
Yeah.
The connection to it is like the connection between yourself and your hand. Undistinguishable, one and the same. You know that this is you and you are it. This is your familiar.
He's so cute. In case you don't know, the vampire squids, they have like webbing in between their tentacles.
They
So
look
like they puff out like this.
Little umbrellas.
magical
Yeah, so he
umbrella
can like
babies.
float like a little umbrella.
Yeah.
They look like a dark mantle. If you've ever looked up what a
yes.
D&D
Yep.
dark mantle is,
These are so cute.
that's basically what it is.
They have the cute little like these little flipper
Yeah.
things on their head.
You have like a
Love
Mario
them.
Brothers. You have like a Mario
Yeah.
Brothers squid.
They're so cute.
I don't know. Can dark mantles?
I guess a vampire
Why?
squid would be closer in appearance to like a cuttlefish than an actual octopus. But
Yeah. Yeah. Look up a dark mantle. I think that's exactly what you're after.
a tiny one, yes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
D&D. Those are terrifying, but yes, like a tiny one.
Only cute.
Like a baby one.
Go forth mid-journey. Cute dark mantle.
Yeah, those are terrifying. They look like eldritch witch hats come to life.
They cocoon you, and then when your friends try to cut you out, you like murder the person inside of them. They're bad. They don't, like,
So you see this familiar appear in front of you. The connection to whatever was calling you, it seems like you're longing for something that you know exists, but you don't know how to find it. It's like you have nostalgia for something that never existed.
Yeah.
But what you do know is that there is this now familiar in front of you. There is something that is awoken inside of you.
I'm gonna like pick him up out of the water and just like like look at it like, oh, I'm not ready to be a mother.
You guys are sitting on the shoreline looking at her just like,
Nixus just looks at Gortung and says, "What is happening?"
I don't know.
Did she lay an egg? What happened?
Yeah, like
It's cute.
is it a ghost?
Do you think she's going to name it?
Oh, she
And
no, yeah,
she'll give it
she's
she'll
gonna
give
name
it like a
right.
hug. She'll, like hold it.
Look at
Oh
her.
God! What if it bites her? Should we? What if it's attacking her? Is that why she's holding it like that? What if it's trying to kill her right now?
Can you tell if it's like possessing her mind or something?
I don't know. Hold on.
and Nessie, as they start to ramble, like you can hear them in the back. You're still enjoying it, but you can hear
God, is she okay?
as they're like 20 feet away
she
from you.
definitely like shoots them the most like she snaps her head super quick towards them and shoots them the most like fuck off. Like.
I'm like on the verge of sending a message of like, do we need to come save you? Oh, never mind.
Just trying to make
I'm
sure.
having
you're
a
all right.
moment. I almost
I don't-
died. Let me have
I don't
my
think I've ever
moment.
I don't think I've ever seen her that happy.
I just don't know if I've ever seen her happy.
You guys barely see me at all as I run. But yeah, I will spend my. I think that if we do long, like turns, like taking rests or whatever, that she'll just like spend her lookout time bonding.
So what happened just now? Are you...
She's gonna hold it out like this to Gortung. And it's it's an octopus. They're a little slimy and kind of wet.
Can it be out of the water? We have a long way to go.
I think it's magic. She shakes it a little. Seems fine.
It's just perpetually moist under its own power. Okay.
How did
I
you
res-
know where to find it?
Can he
respect
float?
that.
Can we say he floats just for
He has a
ease
flying
of
speed.
keeping around? I found it in the water. He just kind of came to me.
Well, like
Talk to fish?
I can I mean, I naturally already can talk to fish, but also thanks because of my ring, I can super talk to fish.
I can super talk to fish.
But this one's more like vibes. If this is me and I am it, I don't really need to talk. Like in my head, that's me justifying it. But I'm like, I don't think he really talks though.
You have a vibe fish.
Yeah. Maybe he'll be. I don't know. It might be useful. It's cute.
so is it like a pet or is it a familiar? Like what's its deal?
I think it's a familiar. I feel like I can connect to it in a weird way.
I had this cousin Gregor, and he had this toad, and it's a lot like what you got going on.
Yeah. Was
You
I
lick
bet
it
the
a
toad
lot.
the toad was really moist too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dripping all the time.
Every familiar
Yeah.
in this universe canonically is moist.
Even if now somebody has a cat
Yeah.
familiar.
Have
it's
you all
just
met
for some
Gregor
reason
before? He always had like a
damp.
weird wizard's floppy hat, and he had a frog.
I love that idea of like a perpetually wet cat. Like just an unhappy creature. But yeah, maybe he can help with something in the future.
Well, I guess
Did you name him?
No, not yet. Maybe it'll come to me.
yeah.
I like him.
He's welcome to ride in the cart on top of Cerule if I don't know if flying makes it tired or something, but
I have no idea. I've never even seen any kind of creature like this before.
is it spectral or is it like actually a like solid thing?
I don't know. DM, is it spectral or is he solid? I think he's solid.
I don't know, player. It's your familiar.
I feel like he's solid.
Okay.
He's solid.
Well, he like
Yeah.
was, and then he like coalesced into something solid or something.
But he can
yeah,
I think
he can
I think familiar's
camouflage.
solid.
With...
if flying makes it tired, then I can ride in the cart if it wants to.
Yeah, he can ride on Cerule. I'll just like plop him. It's like a moist wet
On
body
his head.
on top. Cerule.
To keep warm in his
Just
mouth.
pull the little umbrella down over Cyril's eyes. A nice little
You should,
like shade
you should
for
wear
his
it like a
head.
hat.
His little beak is like chewing on his hair a little.
If he gets too tired to float, just put him on your head.
Put
You
it
should
on
wear
my
like a
head.
hat with your wraps over him, and his little eyes can peek out, and like
I put him
people
on
think
my
his,
head and
his
then put
tentacles
my
are your hair.
put my hood over it, like
Yeah, totally.
like,
So I guess we kind of rest and then talk about
along.
the
because it's
talk
2
about it.
days, right?
yeah.
2 days, 1 night, 2 days.
And then at the port, whatever boat will take us directly to
Yeah.
wherever we need to go. I'm assuming, maybe. Rory's
So
like,
that-
oh,
You guys haven't been to the port before.
not confident at all.
Yeah, I guess we head towards the port. Like, what do you think we're gonna see at the port? Like our
Beard
first
products for you.
what?
Beard products.
Beer? Oh, they have beer there.
No, like products for your facial hair.
Beard.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe
'cause
they've got
remember
beard
the-
stuff. I'm more interested in the beer thing. Now you got me excited about.
They
I'm
probably
sure
have
there'll be
beer
that
too.
But
Yeah.
I was thinking because you were so in love with that dwarf and her beard that like she said she had been to the port before. Maybe she gets her items from here. I don't know. I made up a whole story for her. I think that she gets her beard products from like some magical place in the port and it smells like salt water and fancy soap.
I mean, I like her beard. I don't want her beard. I don't want my beard to be like her beard. Do you think she'll like it if I did that with my beard?
I mean, I feel like people wouldn't put things on themselves that they don't aesthetically like on other people.
On a scale of 1 to Gortung, how crazy is your beard?
On a scale
Currently-
of John to Gorta.
Way longer than what I have. No, his beard is like this just giant. It's this giant matted, like portions of it are just like dreaded with like dried blood, and like it's just like he did get in the trough and like use the well to clean off and stuff, but it's like only like the surface of
I'd be
cleanliness.
lying if I
He's
said that I
nasty.
didn't kind of picture like Bob Ross's afro, but as your beard, just like this big bushy, like.
Yeah, it's like just bushy in some parts, like matted and flattened, and it's just a big mess, and it's like
Maybe-
burned in sections and.
Yeah, I feel like any woman would probably appreciate if you cleaned it up a little bit, Gortung.
Even if just like if we could find you a small comb or something and we could like brush the food out because you have some like right there and also there. And
All
I
right,
think-
all
and
right.
I think this is some of that rat. I think this is some of that rat juice. It's just been there a little, and he like starts to like run his hands through it.
All right, sit down.
Well, all right. So maybe I'll look into that when we get there, and then if I see her again, maybe she'll talk to me differently. Or
Does
something.
your tiny octopus ink because we can dye his beard?
Why would you dye? No,
I don't know. It would be fun.
it's red. Dye your hair.
I could.
Yeah. No, I just don't want her to, be revolted, I guess. Like, something less than revolted would be good. I wasn't expecting to be meeting a beautiful dwarf there. I would have done things a little bit differently.
A little less rat juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's been 110 years or something since I've seen a woman.
I
don't
think
have women.
regardless, they should appreciate you for exactly how you are. If you just happen to have a nice smelling beard with no rat juice, that's just a plus.
I don't think that that's where she was at, but thank you. I just, yeah, if she happens to be up north and we'll make our way up north, maybe I'll keep my beard a little more
Clean.
under control before we get there. We'll see. We'll see how
When
much
we get to
murder
the
and
port, maybe somebody can shape it up for you and get rid of some of the, the matting and all this.
yeah, we'll see how much murdering there is to do between now and when we get to the white.
It's gonna be a lot probably, but that's okay. All right then.
All
So
right.
we kind of probably head on our way.
So you make your way the rest of that day, and you do arrive at the port city called Lionsport.
Lionsport?
Lionsport, yep, Lionsport.
I heard it as lion sport, and I was like,
Nope,
lion
that's not what I
sport.
said at all. Nope. Definitely said it the way John said it. Lionsport, not Lion Sport. Nope, didn't say that.
Yeah, you're the crazy one, Taylor.
Yes, Lion's Port is where you end up. Pretty clear of danger. I mean, there's a couple possible animal type skirmishes, but you're easy to avoid those and walk around. Nothing too dangerous on that road. But you do enter into the port, and you see this large couple columns where this path is cut into this area. As you proceed forward, you can see that much of the city is built, looks like on the side of a hill, just the way that some are higher, some are lower, and you enter into the port city. There is still people moving around. It's not so dark. I bet that volume is so loud for people. It's not so dark that people have closed shop. Like, shops are still open. People are still moving around. It's early evening. You definitely smell a different smell. Gortung, Nixus, and Nessie. I don't think... Nessie, you'd have to remind me, but I don't think any of you have experienced the smell of the actual ocean in front of you. So, you just get hit by that cool breeze, that ocean breeze, that smell of that salt water. It just is an overwhelming new sensation to all of you. Not bad, or I mean, I think all of you have actually smelt the ocean. I know the two of you. Taylor, you've been by the ocean, right?
Yeah.
So it's that feeling when you walk to the ocean and you get that, not the
That
nasty
brine.
like foam buildup, right? It's not like the seaweed stuff, but it's this nice
He said
refreshing.
you've been by the ocean, right? I lived on Long Island my whole life.
There's no ocean there. Island, whatever. So yeah, it's just that refreshing ocean smell that you guys get as it wafts over you.
I think Nessie would be like, as soon as they came out of the jungle or wherever they come out from and they get that first smell and glimpse of the water, I think she would immediately start just running through the streets trying to find the edge. Like getting as close to the ocean as she can. This doesn't look like there's a beach here, though. This looks like it's docks and stuff.
Yeah,
Cliff faces.
so you do run as much as you can on this level. You do see that there's this staircase back here that goes down. Nessie, you continue forward, just trying to get a view of what you're looking at. And you're able to run pretty close to the edge here, but it gets you pretty close inward. You do see that there's multiple ships, some different style ships in this area, It looks like the dock itself would probably fit 3 to 5, depending on the size. A little bit unknown, not being by a port before. From where you're standing, you can directly see down into the market. And there are a lot of different stalls, a lot of different tents up. Again, people are still active at this time. The feel of this place is absolutely different than any place you guys have been. This seems more free. There seems to be commerce. There are clearly, Nessie, you can clearly see, and anyone that follows Nessie to this point can clearly see that there is different insignias being represented. It's not something hidden here, whether they're portraying a different province, or even their scales, because the Dragonborns are able to, as you guys have learned, are able to travel between provinces. It is like any metropolitan area as far as interactions go. Even from just taking a few minutes to observe, you see the different types of interactions that way. But as far as like any kind of ownership type of, or there's just the uniquenesses that the individuals bring in that capacity. From this distance, unknown what it would be like once you travel down to the area. And you do see overall the size of this port is much smaller than like the capital city, which was it had a big feel to it. It had like all the resonances of ownership, where this is just it's a waypoint, right? People come here, there's trade here. It might be a point of travel for some, and it might be a point of business for others with the ships. So a much smaller but still metropolitan type of feel.
Are we still in the green?
Yes. So let me go ahead and bring that up. You guys
Just to make sure.
Yep, you guys were down here. And I can pull up a different map with the names on it, but you went from the capital city over here and went due east to the port.
Yep.
So when you pull out your map that you were provided by Gunther, that rough, and this being that rough map, you guys look at it and go, well, we didn't cross any water on the way to... So there's some discrepancies in the map. This whole section here was land for you guys. But you are to the east here.
Does that mean it's an older map, I guess?
Could be older. It definitely is older when you look at it. You can tell it's aged paper. But it could also just be the person drawing it didn't have all the information. Or older. Or like there's unknowns why the discrepancies are there.
It seems like that's going to be a long boat ride to get us to the north.
Probably.
Well, guess we gotta hunt down a boat.
So, Gortung will see the ocean. When we saw like big lakes before, but I think he has a problem with that. Like I think Gortung sees like the ocean go out to the horizon and like slows his pace. Like he's not hurrying to go like take a look at it like Nessie. I think as soon as he sees it, he probably actually is like stopping and backing up, and he's like, wait a minute.
Where's the land? Where's the land?
Where's the land? Is our ship? I mean, our ship was gonna go follow the ocean north, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not going out of that, are we?
I think we would stick close to the coastline. I can't imagine we would be going across the horizon.
How deep does that get?
It's looks pretty deep. I don't know.
How do you think we rent that giant ship? Like the really big one. Yeah, that one.
Seems excessive.
It'd be fun though. You think they'd let us rename it?
Probably not. Why don't we aim for the smaller boat?
I suppose we can.
The big one looks military-esque. I don't know how I feel about that.
It does. Too many nice looking sails.
And it's got red on it. Is that like
What's
a red
with all the
dragon thing?
fabric?
Fabric's what moves the boat.
What?
I forgot
Yeah,
they
the
don't have
sails,
wind
They
underground.
catch the wind and then the wind pushes the boat.
You don't just use poles along the bottom or
Sometimes the bottom's too deep, I think.
slaves?
No.
Soldiers?
Well,
to
maybe.
row?
I don't know. I don't know if perhaps they, have people rowing. But most of the time they just have a crew of people that do different things on the ship. So one person will steer and one person will, operate the sails, and then one person will be the lookout all the way at the top in the crow's nest.
All that is kind of the same. It's the sail part that is new. You say they catch the wind and it pushes it along?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it goes faster that way. So, like, if you were rowing and had the sails down, it goes much faster than if you were just to be rowing or just to be sailing.
Oh man, it's so strange up here.
I guess it makes sense that you guys don't really have wind down there.
Yeah.
Well, there is wind, but I mean, it's usually just easier to have a herd of 100 leopard geckos or a cunnel geckos be on the ceiling, and then you have ropes, and then they pull your barge, right?
Those the slaves you had? Geckos?
No. I mean, you've got geckos, and then there are, the drow have slaves. They have slaves all over the place.
I was just curious if you meant that you use the geckos as your slaves to pull your ship.
No, I mean they're
Row.
like a herd
They're too
animal.
small
They're
for
like
that.
it takes a different type of gecko. You need a big, strong gecko to pull a ship. You don't use a milking gecko to pull your ship.
I don't know what any of this means.
A milking gecko?
Yeah,
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
You just don't milk the wrong gecko.
Christine, are you confirming that this is real?
Yeah, no. I was actually just trying to remember what this imagery reminded me of, and it reminds me of the seagulls from James and the Giant Peach.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever want to Google milking gecko,
You can milk snakes.
the first thing that comes up is gecko breeding videos.
Yeah.
And then milking a gecko generally refers to hand feeding them a thick nutrient smoothie.
Oh, I get it. Milking.
No.
Like a milkshake.
So you're milking geckos. You don't eat what they produce, but they have glands. And they produce glands that's like this really thick oil. And it's like a grease for machines, or you use it to for flux in the forge. You don't milk a gecko and eat it. Of course.
This is Gortong speaking, by the way, not John. Just
Yeah.
for those of us that are
Yeah, this is
About
all
reality.
Gortung. This is not in reality. This is all quasi in his head, and this weird explanation of dwarven culture, and it's just easier to have geckos pull your ships underwater than to have sails. So he's just trying to wrap his head around this whole sails concept.
Can the geckos fly? Because we're not going to be able to use those if that's the case.
No, geckos don't fly. They crawl and they latch onto the rock.
Okay, yeah.
We couldn't do that here because there's no ceiling. Because
There's no rocks, yeah.
The surface is just wrong.
The surface has a big empty space above it with no rocks.
Yeah.
I get it. There's one rock. You see that one? And she points to the moon.
oh, what the hell?
It's just like one giant rock.
What
in
is
the
that? I
sky.
didn't notice it. That's not the sun. Is there like 5 moons, Rory? Is it like?
Yeah, how many moons in this
There we
place?
go.
There are 3 moons that you can see.
Quick, get a telescope and we'll have Rory describe the entire, like, what's the next planet? What's the... So we
there-
discussed the ship and sails and how all that stuff works, and... yeah, I don't know, but if we're gonna... Do you rent them? Do we need to get jobs on them?
I guess we should just head down to the docks and ask someone if
Do we
there
do
are
that
any
first,
boats
or do you
heading
wanna-
north.
Or do you want to shop first? Or maybe we don't know how much money we have to shop with until we figure it out.
We should find out how much it would cost for passage to the north first. I think the test. Nobody gave us any sort of like contact point for the port city, right?
In the conversation back at the tavern, you would have, Vayrith would have given you guys some pointers, knowing you hadn't been to the port before. Places, just stuff like from the basics of you're new to the store, new to the area. Be careful, there are some scams. It's also a high commerce area, so you might get some scams that way. There are also places that do sell legitimate stuff, from herbs to spices to weapons and armor, like all your basic necessities. Another song. As well as there, because it's a high commerce area. The stores don't always change, so it was hard for him to give you like exact, like, oh yeah, go down to the left block, to the 3rd block down to Smithy's shop. Like, besides like forges, the shops themselves constantly change over.
Are they more like stalls versus
More like
like
stalls.
buildings?
Yeah.
Like,
There are taverns. There's a tavern in the area. Like I said, it's a waypoint for a lot of people. They might be coming in and going out. It depends on their business. You'll have, you would have been told that there are different statuses of people here. Typically, you're not going to find slaves here unless they're being transported. But you'll find your commoner to your nobleman here. Again, they might be going between provinces for some political stuff. You will find a few different places for passage payment. You would have been told about that it is common for that. There's different ways of payment. Payment by work. Are you going to work the crew? Are you any good? Are they going to let you work the crew? Are you going to just pay coinage to go along? All those have impact to the cost that you'll pay. So those things you would have been told about and told how to find them. Even though it might take a minute to find them, you would have known the basics of the city. Now, you would have also been told, although it is a small, compact area, if you guys look back here, this is where you are. And this is still, so it is still significant in size. It's just not a capital city size. So, you guys can definitely make your way down into the, most of this place is market. There are some, it looks like there's some places for the more nobles or higher status individuals to stay outside of the tavern. Just because their money can buy that for them. What are you guys wanting to do? What are you looking for? What are you hoping to find?
well, we need to find passage to the north,
Okay.
which should be our main priority. I don't have any other thoughts though. I mean, we can do some shopping if we want to buy. See, I would love to see if I could find a spark somewhere. But otherwise, I don't have anything I need.
I mean, other than like, yeah, like any adventuring gear you might find that might help.
And
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could always try and find better armor for some of us that might need it, but
and you would have been informed basically that it was actually said to you guys that both how would I say it? But basically legal and illegal things are sold here.
yes.
Like, so there's a chance that if you're thinking of something, like, you might find it here, and if you find it, it may or may not be real. You just gotta walk the channels and maybe meet the people is basically what Vayrith was letting you guys know. As far as finding a ticket place, if you guys do find one, it's not too hard. It stands out on purpose. And so you are provided with a couple different options for passage. It's not taking off tonight. Sometimes there's an overnight ship you're informed that will travel, but typically they're going to travel during the day, and it doesn't take a lot of explaining for you guys to get the point about safety. Because it's just more day travel versus night travel. You're informed that you can, if you can prove any skill set of ocean, of traveling on a ship, then you could probably work and pay less. If you're a sailor, you can just be part of the crew, and that's your payment. Like a sailor, partial payment, and not a sailor at all, like an Underdark dwarven individual. It's full coinage. And the ship ride depends on how far you're traveling. So you would be told if you're trying to travel. So they pull out a map. The map looks fairly similar to your guys's. They do have some labels on their map. And some things are different. So you do take note that on their map, this area in here is all land. Are you trying to observe as much of their map as possible, or just are you looking at the travel routes?
I would definitely be trying to absorb as much of it as we can, just so we can use it potentially later for something.
Go ahead and roll perception, Nixus.
I did not a good job at that last time. A 15.
15. So you're able to get a good amount. You don't get the real fine details, but you do see that there's some changes in the land. You see the full landscape here. This is solid land here. And there's just this bit of a gray area that comes over here. Like, none of these islands are listed on their map. As well as your guys's, actually. These islands wouldn't be listed. In here, sorry. These ones are listed. There looks to be a dotted trade route that curves around the bottom and up and over this way. So in here is unknown. There's a trade route, or a shipping route, I should say, that goes from where you are, this port, up to right here. So there's that one.
To right where? Your mouse is just a little bit laggy. To the Karen Estra?
Yeah, Karen Estra.
Okay, so there's a route from where we are to there.
Yep, from Lionsport to Karen Estra, there's a route.
Is that a different dragon region?
Yeah, it is actually labeled, especially in this area, that you see that's Miserine. Miserine, yep.
What color is that? Blue then? I'm judging by the.
Yep.
There's not a lot. Another dragon province.
There's not a lot as far as north of that. You do see on that map, you get this nexus that you have these other two spots that are listed here. And I'll just go ahead and leave that there. You do recognize the Kol Dorva as the meeting point for Tess. Yeah, Col Duvar, for a test. That was the meeting point for her.
Okay.
You're explained that this route, if you want to take the full route, why is this lagging? Is a 15-day travel. From
15 days
Lionsport
on the
to
water.
Carin. Yep.
Okay.
And it was, I don't know if all of you saw the message, but I want to say that it was a 60-day travel by foot.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I missed the map. I missed the calculation. It wasn't 20 days like I originally told you. It was a 60 day. So all that recalculated for your meetup time. But 60 days by foot, 15 days by ship.
Sounds good. I just don't know how much it is.
And
To
you
ask, I suppose.
you are told that for that route, it would be per person. It would be 35 steel marks, gold.
Well,
Legit have no idea how much money you guys have.
I have a
Not
lot.
that much.
I have enough for maybe 3 of us. But it'll take pretty much all of our gold.
Well, I mean, I can.
Yeah, I have almost enough to cover myself. I need 13.
What is it, 35 times 4? Hold on. Just
140.
140 doll hairs. I have. Alright, this is what I have. 45 copper. I don't know what this is in the regular.
That's
I
fine.
have 45 copper, 43 silver, 98 gold, and 8 platinum. And I don't know if the platinum, I don't know, that might be able to get us.
Platinum's usually 10 gold.
It's 10, but remember, in this world,
It's
platinum
different
is
in this world.
unrecognized. Not that it can't be used for something, but it's not a common.
You
It's
could
not
try
a
to find
common coin.
someone to sell your platinum to. I mean, they might need the metal for something other than. Like,
Well, what
money,
is the
right? 'Cause they wanna
platinum
melt it down.
equivalent? Is it still platinum? Because it's iron and steel and something else. But
Yeah,
we
so
don't
you
know what
guys would have known
platinum
when you found it. It's an ancient coin.
okay.
None of the coinage you guys have ever seen has been platinum. This is an ancient foreign coin.
Someone might want to buy it just because it's an ancient foreign coin. Like you might
Yeah.
you might buy a vendor spot.
It's also
You know?
rare coin.
Yeah, see if you could trade.
I mean, with the amount of money that we have right now, and with what Nixus has, we'll be able to buy the passage.
I have 6. I have 6 steel marks. But if you're ever gonna try to, if you're ever gonna try to sell those coins, I mean, this marketplace might be the place to do it, unless
I
you
mean,
have a
you
reason
know,
for wanting to hang on to them.
Does maybe Gortong know something about these coins? Because they're old and they're made out of metal.
I did a roll, and they were like made out of. I think I just learned about the metal, like they're made out of platinum. They're old. Gortung could probably sell them on the basis of like the metallurgy. But if someone's willing to sell them from the basis of like this is a historic thing, like a weird wizard might want, that maybe someone other than Gortung should try to sell it.
You have a lot of different people types in this area.
Yeah. I mean, we could also just hold on to them and try to sell them later when we get somewhere else. So it's not like there's a rush. Because like I said, because I have 43 silver and 45 copper. So that's 4 silver.
Let's try
So
to
that's
sell 'em.
like 5 gold. So like 90. You know, I have like 103 gold.
103 plus.
Well,
And
those
so with
6,
with
109
Taylor's,
plus your
Yeah, I have 22.
109.
I mean, why don't we just try to sell them and see what
131.
someone
Yeah.
offers?
what is your charisma, Nixus? It's high, right? Because you're a bard.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Nixus should try to. Also, you have the most experience here on selling things,
I
selling
do.
services and items and such.
I
So
also have suggestion.
yeah,
So if they fail their
I'll
check,
give
I can
I'll give
have them
Nixus
buy
the
it for
8.
whatever I want them to.
I'll give Nixus the 8 platinum coins.
So
Okay.
how about let's go ahead and use the steel to go ahead and pay for the passage, and then whatever Nixus can get, you can pocket. You know.
Yeah, and I'm sure Cerule has money too, so it's not like I think that we're going to just meet the threshold of being able to pay
So,
for everything.
you guys put all the coinage minus the platinum.
You see, like
Yeah.
freaking Nessie pulls out this massive bag. It's got like 100 gold,
Oh.
like 100 steel
Whoa.
coins in
Oh.
it.
You put
Wow.
you put the bag down. You slip over the platinum over to Nixus. It looks like you are a tad bit short, I would say, about 9 steel marks. Do any of you, by chance, have sailing capabilities?
I don't have sailing capabilities, but I can be useful on a boat.
Do Cerule, like he can run up the rafter. Well, this guy here, and I'll pick him up like his limp body. When he wakes up, he is so limber. He can tie ropes. He can run
I
around.
bet he can. He looks like
Look
he
at these
looks
hands.
like he
Like-
can. You're right. Uh-huh.
I'll give you my 6 silver.
Yeah, that's
Fine,
still
right.
yeah.
Was that in taken into
yeah.
account already?
So-
Well, and also, Nixus is giving us her money.
22.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Did we establish that we took a long rest when Nessie
Back
found
at the
her?
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I was gonna say I have like no spell slots.
Yep.
If there is some way that you can show me, prove to me, convince me that you can be helpful and not a burden on the ship, there could be a usage or a reduction in cost.
I mean,
Oh,
I can,
excellent.
If you've got stuff you need moved from one place to another, I can probably do that. Or murder.
Alright.
I'm good at murder.
Are we on? We're not on the boat right now, are we?
No.
No.
You're still in the courtyard.
Okay.
I don't think you want me to show you that skill right now, though, right?
I would prefer you not. No, I would not like that. I would let each of you go ahead and roll a survival check.
Can I
And
roll?
DC 15.
I
Ooh.
want to
21.
Use my ability or my past because I worked on a performing caravan as an acrobatist.
Okay.
I think that would be useful in terms of like the sails and stuff.
All right. Yep. Okay. Go ahead and roll
So,
that if you want.
Can I roll
that.
acrobatics?
Go for it. You brought good
'Cause
reason.
that's kind of what I was leaning on for like the, ropes and sails
Yep.
and such.
And John, if you have a different way for Goratong to be useful on a ship like that, go for it. Otherwise, it's going to be a survival.
25.
I'm happy with my 17 survival.
All right. 17, 25, and 21. Look, I see what you can do. Clearly, each of you have some skill sets that would not be burdensome to a crew. Here is 11 silver marks back. Gold. Steel marks. Gold. Here's 11 steel marks back. Whoever wants it. And he just slips the 11 back. So your passage for the 4 of you is paid for.
Hooray!
Yay!
And that being said, you guys are in the port city of Lionsport. You have bought your passage for tomorrow to be able to travel north. There will be a ship that will be leaving in the morning.
What was the name of the city that we're going to? Sorry? Cairn or Care?
No, that's where we were at. Oh, Cairn Astra. Oh, I didn't realize the
Lionsport?
name was similar.
Cairn Astra. We're currently in Lionsport. Okay.
Currently in Lionsport.
Then we're gonna walk to what was the city to the northwest from the port? Northwest here, yeah. Kale Duvra. Okay.
So you have your passage secured. You know it's gonna be it's like mid-ish morning, so you'll have some time waking up. All the stalls will be open. You have the evening tonight. Still, it's still early in the evening, and all that you have learned and experienced about this place at this time. With that, though, we will end tonight's session as you have walked into this new area. And next week, we will find out if Cerule regains consciousness.
Or if he just
Here's
dies.
hoping.
No, I'm just kidding.
This is weird. This no cliffhanger, people being dead on the ground. Like I'm unusually relaxed.
Yeah.
Well, we
The
healed
lack
him.
of the
It's not like
cliffhanger
he's
is the cliffhanger.
There's
not
no
gonna
imminent
die.
danger right
Yeah.
now.
Nyx
No, I
has
healed him a lot.
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean, yeah, I just
Yeah,
He
you
didn't
only
have
healed
to
him
make
like
the
27.
decision.
You actually saved him from the deal.
nice.
I do have a deal up my sleeve, though.
I'm sure you do.
So,
Devil.
so with that, as you guys settle in for the evening and get to enjoy this place that is very juxtaposed to any of the other places you have been, we will end tonight's session. And Gortong, go ahead, kick it off with the stars and wishes as I prep the raid.
Stars and wishes. Okay, star is gonna be, oh my gosh. I mean, I think it's gonna be Nessie communing with her spectral squid friend.
Yeah.
And a lot is riding on this. How cute this name is.
I know. It'll just
pressure.
come to us in the game.
Yeah.
Something will happen. It'll be something dumb like popsicle. Something.
So I thought that was really cute. I love that little scene as a repercussion of like whatever the deal was. And then I think my wish. Oh gosh, what's my wish? Oh man, I mean, I don't know that I'm wanting for anything right now. I think we had a cool fight. We're in a new city, and now I get to roleplay Gortung on a ship, and I don't know how like it'll be like a tie me to the mast situation or so.
He's so scared.
All right, Nixus.
I am giving my star to Nessie and her yet to be named familiar. I am so hyped to learn about this adorable relationship that I know nothing about yet, but I enjoy that you wear him as a hat. And my wish is I'm gonna say my wish is for, I'm gonna regret saying this, but for something wild to go down while we're on the ship.
Oh no!
How
I
On the
love-
ship, you want it to be boring. You want like a
I love
hand
a
wave.
dramatic
You're on the ship for 2 weeks. You know.
Nothing happens. There's no
Yeah.
rain. There's no crazy fight. There's no like dead skeleton crew trying to blow you guys up. Everything is boring.
The ship tips upside down and suddenly is in a new location.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's something that I love about, I don't know, I'm a pirate at heart. I love a wild ship segment.
It's a Spelljammer campaign. We just like fly off. We don't follow the curve of the planet. We just go off into space. We should have Butterfly talk to the squid though. I think that would be an interesting interaction. Like two spectral buddies, or quasi-spectral buddies.
just
Familiar-
floating around, doing nothing.
Familiar, yeah.
And Nessie.
They could be friends.
Oh, my star is gonna go to Nixus because she healed me and I didn't die.
I really feel like if that's what your star is for, your star should go to you for being like, please take a healing spell, Nixus. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I need my support to start supporting.
And apparently a good one too, because you really caused some healing
Cure
there.
Wounds was a good one.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, the high level cure wounds is good.
All right. Well, I got a question for you guys. I did not listen to the end of the last session. John, there was something that you had a wish for, but you didn't want me to hear it.
God, what did I wish for? What was
Any
it?
of you guys remember? You're like, I want to say it, but I don't want to ruin it.
Oh yeah, what was it?
You could just type it in the chat in the Discord to
Oh,
him.
dude, I don't remember. I'm
Alright.
gonna go look at your VODs and like, what?
Watch the last episode.
It was 2 weeks
It's
ago,
2
right?
weeks, yeah. If I have it posted, I don't know.
No, it was for. Oh
It'd
no,
be
yeah,
on
you're
Twitch for sure. I don't know if I have it on YouTube yet.
Here we go. Videos.
Um,
7 days
Alright.
ago. 14 days ago.
right.
What was the name of this? Oh, butterfly.
Butterfly. I think it's Butterfly.
Butterfly in the
No. Oh yeah,
I don't know.
everyone's down on the ground like dying here.
As he's looking that up, and as we get ready to raid Jay, I just remember that this city is like over the next week. This city, I mean, it's a port city. It's a melting pot of places, right? Of people. So if there's maybe some item that you need, also there's probably some items in your inventory that you guys are not utilizing. Not that I've put there, just that I know still exist.
Mm-hmm.
Gerald, stop licking my sock.
So, have fun with that. Think of some items. If you want an extremely powerful magical item, it's probably going to be a scam.
Good to know.
But the possibility of those kind of things existing here aren't out of the realm. Or mundane things like ink and paper or yada yada yada. So, it's a small, packed metropolitan shopping spree area. So have fun with that. You guys did see, and I see it now, that there are drakes that exist. It is still Green Province. It's still proper Green proper.
Okay.
But there is a meeting point here for seemingly you see a lot of different characters here. So, John, were you able to find that, or should I raid?
My only wish, I think, last time was that we don't have to have a funeral.
Oh,
That was at the end. But if I said,
got it.
I don't know that I can't remember. There was a point where I did say that I didn't want you to hear what I said, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah,
I don't think
We'll
it was last
figure-
stream.
we'll throw it into the chat or something. But I will click this raid button, and either we'll raid or we'll wait. I don't know. We'll wait. 10 seconds.
10 whole seconds. Thanks for
Also,
the game, Rory.
Christine, I find it interesting that I can actually see your monitor. You have a
I
mirror
know.
behind
You
you.
can see it in the
In the
back
mirror.
there.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh man, I had to find that.
And we have raided.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was fast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
guess
can
it was
see-
10 seconds.
If Rory does like movements, he can see himself do movements in my monitor.
Nice.
The rest of you guys are kind of bright, but because he has the dark background.
When John moves
Yeah.
his head, that's why I was like,
You could-
oh,
you
that
could
one's
see
John.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was checking your lag. I was like, if I do this, how long before